there's room. Hello and welcome to our reading of Bad Moms. Cheers. We hope to entertain you this evening. As Amy Mitchell, we've got the lovely Kinsey. As Kiki, the sweet little innocent Kiki, we've got Amy. I will be Carla, if you couldn't tell from the bad hair and, the big earrings. Marla will be the evil Gwendolyn James. And Jane, she'll also be, sorry, crazy cat, Jane, the Amy's daughter. And then we've also got Travis with us, who's going to be Vicky Latrobe, super sassy. I love it. And he will be a varying amount of other male characters, including Kent and Coach Patel and Mike. He's most of the men, because we only have 2 men with us tonight. And then we've got Michael, who is amazingly going to be Mean Stacy, because Mean Stacy is my favorite character on this, aside from Carla. And he's also going to be the sexy man candy Jesse. And I will also be doing Dale and reading. I'm playing multiple parts tonight, reading the scene description. So thank you for coming to read our things. So this is Bad Moms, written by John Lucas and Scott Moore. Exterior, Norster, Massachusetts morning. Norster is a beautiful leafy suburb of Boston. Kids ride bikes, dads walk dogs, neighbors chat with each other, and in the middle of town sits the Norster School. Surrounded by playgrounds and lush fields, Norster is the public school we all wish our kids could go to. Dynamic teachers, motivated students, winning sports teams, every type of arts program imaginable. It's perfect. A line of minivans disgorge hundreds of K through 12 children in front of the school as well-dressed moms load up their precocious kids with backpacks, lunchboxes, and science projects before kissing them goodbye. Then, a totally busted 1985 Toyota Celica thunders up to the school, blasting hip-hop and billowing gray smoke from its tailpipe. The car rumbles to a stop, and a huge 15-year-old with a mullet and ripped jeans get out. "Hey, Dum-Dum! You forgot your lunch!" A bag of McDonald's flies out of the car. A giant kid catches the bag and shambles off towards the school. Finally, reveal the mom driving the Celica. Carla Dunker. She's wearing a low-cut silver lame top, no bra, sunglasses, and she couldn't give a fuck. Freeze frame on Carla lighting up a cigarette as we smash the title over her face. Bad Moms. Unfreeze as camera captures all the other moms' horrified reactions to Carla. They shake their heads, disgusted. Carla just flips them all the bird as she roars down the street, and the camera stays with the beautiful, super fit, super rich alpha moms of the school. Gwendolyn James. As she watches Carla drive off, she turns to her 2 best friends, Vicky Latrobe, not so bright, and Mean Stacy, biggest bitch ever. That woman
is fucking cancer.
Why can't you get them kicked out of school like you did with the Mandels?
Oh, because she's 1/16th Chickasaw Indian, and you can't fuck with that kind of diversity. No. That bitch is bulletproof.
Couldn't you find another Indian to replace Carla?
Vicky, I'm president of PTA. I'm not Kevin fucking Costner, okay? I can't just blow my ram's horn and make more Indians appear.
Me and Stacy Brown's at a cluster of moms nearby.
Oh, gross. Look, all the attachment moms are wearing harem pants today.
The attachment moms, long hair, babies in slings, hippie kids with their feet walk up the path wearing baggy harem pants.
Bitches better vaccinate their filthy children, or I swear to God I will go off. Hey, Meg. Hey, Shar. Love your pants.
The attachment moms wave back, friendly, hey.
Uh-oh, the tiger moms are late today.
3 anxious tiger moms hurry their stressed children up to the walk to the school, wheeling suitcases full of books.
Violin camp must have run late this morning.
Look at their fucking kids. They look like hostages. Hi, Karen. Call me.
One of the tiger moms waves sweetly as she hurries past.
Oh, God. Pretend to look at your phones. Here comes the weird stay-at-home mom.
A dorky stay-at-home mom, Kiki, approaches wearing a cardigan, mom jeans, and a desperate smile. She herds two small kids and a pair of baby twins. Gwendolyn's crew quickly looks at their phones, trying not to make eye contact, but Kiki walks right up to them, barely holding it together.
Hey guys, how are you guys?
Oh, hey, Kiki. How are you?
I'm amazing. Natty was up all night barfing on my hair, but I'm great. I'm so happy.
Awesome. Well, have a good day.
Also, Bernard has night terrors. He's really not doing okay.
Great. I'll see you at the bake sale.
Hey, I was gonna have a fun coffee after this. It's like the only thing I do for myself every day. Do you want to come with me?
Oh, I'd really rather not, but thank you.
Kiki nods, pained, happy that the shepherds all her kids towards the school. Gwendolyn exhales, watching Kiki.
Oh, Jesus. She's like 2 days away from driving her kids into a lake.
Just then, a minivan squeals up, and the hero of our story, Amy Mitchell, scrambles out. Chic in a skirt suit, Amy hurries her two kids, Dylan, 10, sweet, lazy, and Jane, 16, anxious overachiever, out of the minivan, and she smiles at a passing mom.
And here's Amy, late as always.
Look how hard she works.
Oh my God, such a hard worker.
I just fucking said that, Vicky.
On Amy, as she ushers her kids up the path toward their school, handing them a comically large amount of stuff.
Okay, here are your lunches: organic turkey for Jane, and gluten-free peanut butter and jelly with low-salt yam chips for Dylan.
What are yam chips?
She
I don't know.
hands...
Um,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I don't know, the school sent an email saying that yams are more sustainable than potatoes, but to be totally honest, I don't know what sustainable means. I just don't want to get in trouble with the crazy food moms. Oh, and Dylan, here's what I made for your American history project.
She hands Dylan an amazing 3-foot paper mache head of Richard Nixon. Dylan takes it, and again, unimpressed by his mom's amazing handiwork as they near the school entrance.
Okay, I love you guys so much.
Not so loud, Mom. Jesus.
I love you both. I love my babies.
Jane and Dylan race into school, embarrassed as Amy grins.
Hey, Amy.
Amy looks over, sees Gwendolyn and her crew, and smiles.
Oh, hey, how are you guys?
I don't know how you do it, leaving your kids and going to work every day. You're so strong.
Oh, thanks.
Don't you miss them?
I do, but I also need, like, money.
Ah,
I had a job once, but I didn't love it, so I quit.
I design jewelry.
Jesus Christ, Vicky, stop saying that. It's like stop saying that like it's a good thing.
Okay, well, I'm late for work, so
You're always late.
I know it's basically the only thing I'm good at these days. Bye.
They say goodbye as Gwendolyn watches Amy race off, troubled.
likable.
The moms shudder, equally disgusted. Exterior Boston, interior Amy's minivan morning. Amy rockets through downtown Boston like Jeff Gordon at Talladega. She cuts across 3 lanes of traffic as horns blare. She waves, sorry! Interior, Coffee for the People, day. Coffee for the People is a hip, free trade, super lefty coffee company. The offices all reclaimed wood and glass, and the average age of the employee is 22. Hip young guys are playing ping pong. Hip young girls ride scooters and chat over cappuccinos at the espresso bar. Work is so fun. Then Amy blows into the office, harried. Tessa, 20s, Amy's assistant with straight bangs, falls into step with her.
Hey, man.
Good morning, Tessa.
The masseuse is here today. You want to shoulder up?
Oh my god, I would love that, but I don't have time. Thanks, though.
They hurry into Amy's office. It's a classic working mom's office. Photos of her kids everywhere, desk in complete array. Just as Amy and Tessa enter, Dale Kipler, 24, the way too young, way too cool CEO of the company, follows them in. Morning.
Oh, hey, Dale, what's up?
I had a dream last night. Like I was naked in a hotel room. Like totally naked. Balls, dick, everything. Just my glasses.
Got it.
And I walked over to the coffee maker in my hotel room, and I saw a bag of our coffee there.
Cool dream, Dale. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Tessa.
So is this your way of saying that you want to start selling our coffee to hotels now?
No, this is the way of saying that I want you to start selling our coffee at hotels now.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm already running all of our sales to supermarkets, restaurants, and airlines. Is there maybe someone else, like one of you guys who play ping pong all day, who could run this?
Amy, listen to me. We're all equal here. I'm no better than you, and you're no better than me. But you're way better than those guys, and you know what I mean? And I can't trust them with one of my really cool dream ideas.
Right, but breaking into the hotel market is really going to take a ton of work, and I'm sort of part-time, remember?
You are? Since when?
6 years ago.
No way, you're always here.
I know, but I have a family and stuff.
Dude, I love family. That's why I wrote it on my arm. It's my tattoo. It says family. Tight, right?
Yes?
Cool. Now, let me know how many hotels you can close by Friday. Oh, hey, and you're coming out with us to lunch? We're doing barbecue and bowling.
No, I've got to work.
Love that. You guys are really the greatest generation. Amy just watches him exit baffled.
I miss working with grown-ups.
Dude, how the fuck are you gonna do this hotel thing on top of all the other work you have?
Amy rubs her temples, overwhelmed with stress.
I have no idea. What's my schedule for today?
Well, you're already late for your marketing meeting.
Begin montage. Amy runs to a conference room where a meeting is in progress. She smiles apologetically. The presenter glares.
Then you've got a sales pitch to the TDI restaurant group.
Smiling professional, Amy offers up taster cups of coffee to several gray-haired executives who nod, impressed.
Then you've got your lunch at your desk while you're writing your annual sales report.
Typing furiously, Amy eats a pathetic lunch from Tupperware at her desk. Out of her window, she watches all the young people in her office heading to lunch in matching bowling shirts, laughing. Amy frowns and keeps working.
For lunch, you have Zumba.
Dressed in Lululemon, dripping with sweat, Amy Zumbas in a class full of working women. She looks seriously nauseous.
Which is obviously not the ideal time to Zumba, but it's the only time I could fit in.
The clips of Amy's day start cycling faster and faster.
Then you've got a meeting with the creepy guys from corporate.
Back in her suit, Amy races into a meeting full of creepy corporate guys, who all leer at her lasciviously.
Followed by a second meeting to discuss how the first meeting went.
Looking highly confused, Amy races into another meeting in a different office with exactly the same people.
After that, you've got a parent-teacher conference at school.
Amy races into her daughter's classroom to find the class is in session and all the kids are looking at her like, what are you doing here? Amy winces, sorry.
For Dylan, not Jane.
Amy races into her son's classroom and again finds the class in session. Again, all the kids look at her like, why are you here?
With his math tutor.
Amy races into an empty room to find the math tutor waiting, looking at his watch disapprovingly. Amy smiles apologetically and wedges herself into a tiny desk.
Then, on your way home, you have 56 phone calls to return.
Feverishly talking on her cell phone, Amy aggressively drives her minivan through Boston rush hour traffic.
Also, you wanted me to remind you to go to the grocery store?
Amy weaves her grocery cart through a crowded supermarket. Still on the phone, she dexterously grabs food items and flings them into her cart, never slowing down.
Then, after all that,
Amy races to her minivan around a corner and pulls into the driveway of her small, cozy suburban home. She jerks to a halt next to her husband's sedan in the driveway.
you get to go home.
Interior Amy's house night. Amy stumbles into her house carrying her work bags somehow. 10 bags of groceries. She looks exhausted but smiles and happy to see her family.
And you can finally relax.
Dylan sprints past Amy holding a cell phone as Jane chases him, furious, still in her soccer uniform.
Dylan, you asshole, give me my phone.
They knock over a lamp and it crashes to the ground.
Hey.
But the kids race out and Amy sighs and lugs all her stuff into the great room to find her husband Mike watching TV with their dog Roscoe, drinking a beer, feet up, and he sees Amy and doesn't get up. Dick.
Oh, hey, babe.
Hey.
Hey, babe.
Amy crosses to the kitchen area and puts down her bags, exhausted. Sounds of her kitchen's violent chase filter in.
So, did you notice that Dylan and Jane are kind of like destroying the house?
Oh, no, I've been watching Travel Channel. We should totally go to Mongolia, by the way.
Because I kind of thought you were watching the kids.
Me? No, I'm really not sure why you thought that.
You watch his TV as something something shatters in the distance.
Mike.
Yeah, babe?
Amy just looks at her husband looking dopily at her, and she decides for the millionth time that it just isn't worth it.
Never mind.
Cool. What are you making for dinner?
Into your kitchen dinner table later that night, Amy has a dinner worthy of 4 Michelin stars. A stunning fillet of fish, 3 vegetable sides, bottle of crisp white wine, and a fresh baked cake on a stand. The family wolfs down the meal in silence. Mike types on his iPhone.
So, Dylan, how'd you do on your science quiz today?
I got a D.
Oh, wow. Do you need extra help or maybe another tutor?
Nah, I'm good.
Frowning, Amy nudges Mike, who's still reading his iPhone.
Do you hear that, honey? Dylan got a D on his science quiz.
Mike blindly holds up his hand.
Nice going, bud.
They high-five as Mike keeps typing on his phone. Amy just looks at her husband, frustrated. Then she remembers.
Oh, Jane, how are your soccer tryouts?
God, Mom, don't stress me out any more than I am already.
Okay, I was just
just posting a list of who made the team at 9 o'clock tonight. I'm so nervous. It's giving me a rash. Look at my rash.
Oh, God, baby, are you okay?
That looks like lupus.
Get fucking lupus.
No, you don't have lupus, and you're going to make the soccer team, okay? I promise. Just don't go all Black Swan on me right now, okay?
Interior Jane's bedroom later that night. Jane's room is a shrine to all things soccer. Posters, jerseys, cleats on the floor. Soccer is her life. Insanely stressed. Jane and Amy pace in front of the laptop on Jane's bed, biting their nails in exactly the same way.
What time is it now?
Still 8:59.
Oh, come on.
They both pace, and Amy looks at her watch.
9. Go, go, go.
Jane lunges for the desktop, furiously types. She scans the screen and then freaks out.
Oh my God, I'm so relieved.
They finally stop jumping and catch their breath. Amy beams.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
Thanks, Mom. I never could have done this without you.
Amy smiles, touched. These are the moments that make it all worth it.
Oh my God, this is going to look so pimp on my college applications. I mean, I got all the grades, and I've got 150 hours of community service. I've got 4 bullshit extracurriculars, but playing on the state-ranked soccer team, like, that's huge. I don't play. I'm a bench warmer.
Oh, baby, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get into an Ivy League school now? They turn away Asians, Mom.
Okay, that's a little racist.
I don't make the starting line up. The recruiters won't see me play, and then I have to go to a D3 college, and I'm gonna get a crappy law school, and then my alcoholic boyfriend is gonna lock me up, and before you know it, we're all living on a school bus on the side of the highway. Oh my God, I need to practice my footwork. Why the hell did I eat dessert?
Jane grabs a soccer ball and hurries out, hyper-stressed. Amy just stands there, dumbstruck.
Holy shit, she's so crazy.
Interior Mike's home office later that night. Amy enters Mike's home office, yawning and smiling.
Good news, Jane made the soccer.
Amy stops upon seeing Mike behind his desktop computer trying to zip up his pants very quickly and use the mouse at the same time.
Oh my God, are you?
No, it was just a prostate thing. I want this window closed.
Amy makes her way around the desk, chuckling.
You know, I always kind of wondered what kind of porno you like.
Her smile vanishes when she sees that Mike is Skyping with a naked woman with giant boobs and a big, even bigger bush. The naked woman sees Amy enter the frame and looks pissed.
Who the hell are you?
I'm his wife. Who are you?
Oh shit.
The naked woman lunges out of the frame and Amy spins on Mike.
Are you masturbating with another woman on Skype?
No.
Then what are you doing?
Okay. Yes, obviously I'm masturbating with another woman on Skype.
Why are you doing that?
Look, I don't think I've done anything wrong here. This is very mainstream now.
Amy rubs her face, trying to get her head around this.
I don't like this. Really feels like cheating.
No. This is definitely not cheating. I've never even touched her. If anything, this is a sign of how much I respect our marriage.
It is.
Yes, this amazing free app allows me to, OnlyFans, allows me to fulfill all of my darkest desires so I don't have to bring you into that world. Honestly, I don't masturbate on Skype for me. I masturbate on Skype for us.
You've got to be shitting me.
A lot of women would be very happy to find their husbands masturbating on Skype 3 times a day instead of cheating on them.
You do this 3 times a day?
With my work schedule, it's almost impossible, but I try to make time. Honestly, you should try it. It's very invigorating. Plus, it's totally safe. You can't get herpes or AIDS.
Fuck you, Mike. I don't have AIDS.
How long have you been doing this?
5 minutes and 22 seconds.
No, like how many days?
I don't remember, not long.
10 months next Friday.
Seriously, Sharon?
10 months? Do you love her?
The naked woman slowly rises up in the Skype window, curious to hear Mike's answer. Mike sweats, tense, looking between the computer and his wife.
No, I don't love her.
The naked woman on the monitor scowls. So does Amy.
You have feelings for her?
Look, you don't masturbate with someone for 10 months without developing some feelings for them.
Do you have feelings for her, Mike?
Yes, I have feelings for her. She's actually a pretty amazing woman. She runs her own dairy farm.
Get out.
What?
Get the fuck out of my house, Mike.
Can I let my boner go down first?
No!
Mike stands, painfully zips up and crosses to the door and stops.
Are we really doing this?
Yeah, I think we are.
Mike nods and exits. Amy just stands there, reeling. On the Skype screen, the naked woman reappears, consoling.
Look, I just think Mike feels really trapped right now, and...
Amy clears the entire desk, sending the desktop crashing to the floor. Then she stands there, trying to breathe. She's about to break down, crying, when she hears...
Can you put on my ointment?
Amy slumps. Mother's work is literally never done. Amy takes a deep breath, dries her eyes, straightens her shirt, and heads off to help her daughter.
I'm coming, sweetie.
Exterior North Star morning. The early morning sun rises over the picturesque town. Exterior North Star School morning. It's a morning drop-off again. Moms park their minivans and hurry their cute kids off to school. Carla Dunker leans against the car, sporting a red fuck me pumps and way too much cleavage. There we go. Hold on, sorry. Text on her phone, and she chin nods at the homely dad walking by. Looking good, Jeff.
Oh, thanks.
You been hitting the speed bag?
Oh, not in like 10 years.
Well, it's working, buddy. Just then, Jeff's wife grabs his arm and angrily hurries her husband away from Carla. They blow past. Kiki, the desperate stay-at-home mom who shepherds her 4 kids towards the school, smiling, barely holding onto her sanity.
Yay! Another day of school, just like that yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that.
And just then, Gwendolyn, me, and Stacy, and Vicky approach, passing out flyers to all the moms.
Emergency PTA meeting tonight at 5. Tell all your friends.
Oh, I don't really have any friends. I'm very isolated at home with the twins.
It's really just a figure of speech.
I mean, sometimes I meet up with other moms in the park, but we aren't really friends. We just sit near each other.
Great. Refreshments will be served.
Gwendolyn jams a flyer into Kiki's hand and hurries off with her crew. Kiki looks at the flyer deeply touched.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
But Gwendolyn and her crew have moved on, handing out flyers.
Emergency PTA meeting tonight. If you care about your children, please come.
Oh shit, the hotness is here.
They all stop to see Jesse Harkness, 30, coming up the path. He's the school's hot English teacher, and all the nearby moms subtly and not so subtly check him out.
Good morning, Mr. Harkness.
Morning, guys. I love your tie today. Thanks. It's blue.
Oh my god, he's so funny.
He's like Louis C.K.
Jesse smiles, a bit confused, and heads off towards the school. Stacy hungrily eyes his ass as he goes.
I would let him put it in my butt. Like, in theory, I'm against all butt stuff, but I would let him go to town back there.
Interior Amy's kitchen, morning. Dressed in a white suit, Amy frantically makes a huge breakfast of eggs, fresh squeezed juice, yogurt, and granola for her kids. She glances at the clock, stressed.
Okay, listen, Dad had to go out of town, so I'm going to try and do everything by myself today. I think I can make it work as long as...
Just then, their family rescue dog, Roscoe, runs headfirst into the kitchen wall, and wham! He gets up and goes and does it again. Wham! And then wham! The whole family just watches him, troubled.
I think Roscoe is broken.
Come on, Roscoe, not today.
Exterior Norcia School, Amy's minivan. Amy anxiously speeds along while Roscoe sits shotgun wearing a bike helmet. The kids sit in the back, then Amy squeals up to the school, herds her kids out of the minivan.
Okay, I only have 4 minutes to get Roscoe to the vet, so have a great day. I love you. Bye.
Just then, tap tap on Gwendolyn raps on Amy's window. Amy startles and spills hot coffee all over her white jacket.
Good night, that is hot.
Amy frantically dabs the spill as she lowers the window.
Hi, Gwendolyn.
Hey, babe. There's an emergency PTA meeting today at 5. Should only last 2 to 3 hours.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Gwendolyn walks off as Amy squeals away, even more stressed.
Please be okay, buddy.
Interior veterinarian's exam room day. Amy holds Roscoe, listening to her veterinarian. Go.
Your dog has vertigo.
That can't be a thing.
He's going to vomit violently, shed hair for the next 36 hours.
Oh my God, is there any medicine he can take?
Yes, it comes from Brazil, and it costs $600.
Amy exhales. This day already sucks and it's not even 9 a.m. Interior pharmacy day. Amy runs into the pharmacy to see an immensely long line waiting for the pharmacist. She slumps and gets in line. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. Interior coffee for the people day. Amy races into work and sweaty, stained, and covered in black dog hair, determined to make the day work. She dodges a flying Nerf basketball and runs into the the conference room.
I'm here. Amy's here.
Just as she reaches the conference room, the meeting lets out. Super chill hipsters exit past her.
You have shit all over your jacket. Yo.
Amy peeks inside the conference room to see Dale shaking his head at her as he talks to the coworker. Amy winces. Fuck! Norcia School, auditorium day. Amy sits in the auditorium watching Dylan's 6th grade class put on a cute/horrible play. It's a kid's play. As kid playing Abraham Lincoln drones on and on, Dylan just stands there yawning in what appears to be a donkey costume. Amy smiles encouragingly and her secretly glances at her watch, anxious. Interior Amy's minivan day. Amy wolfs down lunch from the Tupperware on her lap as she speeds through Boston. When she slams on her brakes to avoid an accident, her lunch flies all over her already stained white suit, and she screams no. Interior coffee testing lab. Amy paces in the coffee testing lab, talking urgently on her phone. When a man in a white lab coat hands her a small tester cup of coffee, Amy shoots it down without thinking and then discovers that it's scalding hot. She explodes, coughing. The lab coat guys just look at her, deadpan. Exterior school day. Jane and Dylan sit outside school waiting to be picked up, annoyed, frazzled. Amy roars up to the school and the van's sliding door open and Amy yells,
I know I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late.
The kids hop into the car, still slightly moving vehicle. In the minivan, Jane angrily buckles up as Amy accelerates off.
Can't believe I'm going to be late for my first soccer practice.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm trying.
Well, yeah, try harder. My future is on the line here, Mom.
As Jane starts frantically getting dressed in her soccer clothes, Amy smiles at Dylan in the rearview mirror.
How's your day, Dylan?
I swallowed a pen cap.
Amy slumps her head. Shit, when wham! Amy clips a parked car's side mirror, shattering her own. She glances in her rearview mirror, then looks at the dashboard clock, then floors it away from the scene of the crime.
Oh crap, was that a hit and run?
Nope. No, it was not.
But Jane nods at her and her little brother. It totally was. Exterior soccer field day, a high-intensity girl soccer practice is already underway on this lush green field. Then Amy squeals up and hops out with Jane, who's still getting dressed. Amy helps Jane pull on her jersey as Jane hops, trying to put on her left cleat. They hustle towards the soccer practice, past girls drilling shots on a goal. Amy hurries Jane along.
Go, go, go.
Jane runs into the field while Amy hurries over to Coach Patel on the sidelines, disheveled and deeply apologetic.
I'm so sorry, Coach. This is all my fault.
Rough day.
Oh my God, it literally couldn't get any worse.
Wham! A ball drills Amy in the head and she drops out of frame unconscious. Interior Nursery School gymnasium night. Hundreds of moms sit on folding chairs in the gymnasium as Gwendolyn takes the podium wearing a headset mic.
Hi, guys. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gwendolyn James.
One person applauds way too aggressively.
Damn it, Vicky.
The applause stops.
I'm president of the PTA, and I run my own lifestyle blog, perfectmoms.com, and most importantly, I'm the proud mommy of two amazing daughters, Blair and Gandhi.
In the back of the auditorium, the doors open and Amy slowly enters looking like a disaster. Her hair is frazzled. Her left eye is swollen. There is coffee and food and God knows what else all over her once white suit. On stage, Gwendolyn continues her speech.
I called this emergency PTA meeting to address an issue that radically affects the safety of all of our children. Bake sale.
Amy stands there and says to no one in particular,
Did you say the bake sale?
I think so.
On stage, Gwendolyn clicks through a very polished PowerPoint presentation. It's like a TED Talk.
Here's a list of toxic ingredients that are banned from the bake sale. No BPA, MSG, DHA, BHT, plus no sesame or soy, and obviously no sugar or nuts or eggs or gluten or milk or butter or salt.
In the front row, Kiki tentatively raised her hands, confused.
So, what ingredients can we use?
To enforce these rules, I'm creating a bake sale police force who will monitor the food, destroy any offending treats, and punish the wrongdoers.
This is a joke? Did she say this was a joke before I got here?
The nearby mom shakes her head no.
And the first volunteer for my bake sale police force is Amy Mitchell. That's what you get for being late, sweetie.
What?
Please arrive at the bake sale 2 hours early to get trained.
And then something amazing happens. Amy says the one word she never says.
No.
Gwendolyn's smile wavers, unsure she heard correctly.
What's that now?
I've had a really long day. I've been burned, bruised, knocked unconscious. I screwed up my daughter's first day of soccer, and I hand-searched my son's poo for a pen cap he ate. And my dog has vertigo, and I have no help at home, and I feel completely alone and old and unfuckable, and I'm drowning at work, and 3 hours ago, I may or may not have committed a felony hit and run. But that was just today. I can't do this anymore. I can't give any more of myself. There's none of me left, and there's no way I'm going to be on your fucking bake sale police force. I'm sorry. I'm done. I quit.
All of the moms stare at her, shocked. Amy turns, walks out. Gwendolyn just watches her, aghast. Exterior, Nursery School parking lot night. Amy exits school like a zombie and walks into the night. Interior neighborhood restaurant bar. Night. Amy enters this restaurant and sits at the bar, dazed.
What can I get you?
Yes.
The bartender hurries off to get her a drink. Hey, I know you. Amy looks over to see Carla Dunker sitting next to her in a sexy top drinking a cocktail. You're that chick who always drives my kid home from school when I forget / don't want to?
Amy Mitchell.
Carla Dunker. Jesus, you look like a bag of dicks. The bartender brings Amy a scotch and she downs it.
Would you like a water?
Leave the bottle.
The bartender hesitates, then Carla nods at him. Leave it. He downs it, he goes and moves off, just as...
Amy, there you are.
Amy and Carla turn to see Kiki. Oops, I just scanned way too far down. Turn to see Kiki, the smiley, anxious stay-at-home mom hurrying over them, just so excited.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you guys. I just wanted to say that what you did there was amazing. You said everything I've ever felt about being a mom, but couldn't say because I'm a total spaz, or at least that's what my husband says. He's a doctor.
Well, thanks. It's Kiki, right?
Yes. Oh my God. I can't believe you know my name.
You want to have a drink with us?
Oh, no, I can't. I have to go to the grocery store, and then I have to go home and clean my son's aquarium. He gets so mad when I forget.
Sit down, Kiki.
It's okay. I'd love an apple juice.
Try this instead.
Amy pours her a scotch. Later, the bottle of scotch is a bit emptier. The three moms are still talking and drinking, looser now.
I just feel like we all work way too hard trying to make our kids' lives amazing and magical. And it's like they're kids. Their lives are already amazing and magical.
My daughter thinks sticks are amazing. She's not very bright.
And it's turned into this crazy arms race between moms. It's like, oh, you got a clown for your kid's birthday party? I'll get the entire cast of Frozen for mine.
When I was a kid, my mom would buy a sheet cake from 7-Eleven for my birthday. That's it. And it rocked.
Yes, you'd get all jacked up on cake and off-brand soda, and you'd run around the park with your friends, and it was awesome. We didn't need Frozen. Fuck Frozen.
Later, the bottle is emptier still, and the women are pretty buzzed. You know what I hate? There's so many rules now.
Don't punish your kids.
Don't say no to your kids.
Go to your kids' baseball games. Tell your kid you love them every single day. Don't sleep with the janitor at your kid's school. What is this, Russia? God.
Those aren't all terrible rules.
Which janitor did you sleep with?
Rusty.
The super old one?
I thought he died.
Look, bitches, it's not easy out there for a single mom over the age of 40. I gotta do all the mom shit you guys do, plus I gotta look sexy doing it. Not that it matters, because all the guys our age want to do is fuck 20-year-old girls with bald pussies. That's it. It's like, excuse me, are you 20 years old? Is your vagina completely devoid of hair? Great, let's get married. But an old chick like me with alimony and a big fucking bush and a weird kid sleeping upstairs? No way. I'm damaged goods. So I gotta get it wherever I can. Old guys, immigrants, the occasional felon.
You slept with felons?
Oh yeah, felons are great in bed. They're just so psyched you're not a man, you know? Even later, the bottle is nearly empty. Amy stares off dreamy as Kiki and Carla listen, buzzed.
You know what my biggest mom fantasy is? Having a quiet breakfast by myself.
Yeah, that's hot.
Sometimes when I'm driving and I'm all alone, I fantasize about getting into a car crash. Not a big car crash with fire and explosions, just like a little one. And then I get to go to the hospital for 2 weeks, and I sleep all day and watch TV and eat Jell-O, and it's covered by insurance, and my family comes and they're so nice to me, and Kent has tears in his eyes and he pretends it's hay fever, but we all know why he's crying. We all know. And my kids bring balloons and the nurses rub cream on my feet, and oh my God, it's so amazing. Is that like something you guys fantasize about too?
Look, the only thing I fantasize about is an old man with a 10-inch dick who wants to buy me a car. Even later, the bottle is now empty and the girls are pretty well sloshed.
And you know who doesn't deal with any of this crap? Men.
Yep, to be a great dad, all you gotta do is show up to a couple of your kids' soccer games. That's it. But if my daughter doesn't play cello and speak Portuguese and volunteer at a homeless shelter she built by hand from the fucking tree farm she's growing in our backyard, I'm a bad mom.
Seriously, in this day and age, it's impossible to be a good mom.
So screw it. Let's be bad moms.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
If this is going to involve a lot of drinking, I'm in.
Bad moms.
I love you guys forever.
Dude, we just met.
Love you too, sweetie. Now let's get you home, okay?
No. I still need to go to the supermarket.
Kiki stands wobbly. Amy stabilizes her and looks at Carla.
Then let's go to the supermarket.
Interior supermarket night. It's late and the market is full of exhausted, overworked moms. Then the sliding doors open, 2 Chainz kicks in, and Amy, Kiki, and Carla enter the supermarket like a fucking hurricane. Slow-mo, hair blowing, beats pumping, and for some reason Carla is driving one of those electric 3-wheeled shopping carts. All tired moms turn to see Amy, Kiki, and Carla entering in all of their glory, and they're totally blown away. One of the tired moms lips in dramatic slow-mo, "Who are these bitches?" Amy, Kiki, and Carla attack the cereal aisle. They rip open boxes of cereal and pour them in their mouths and into each other's mouths, and then they just shower each other and passers-by with cereal. Then Amy, Kiki, and Carla race past an older employee restocking the shelves, tired. Then Carla doubles back and French kisses the fuck out of him and races on. Then Amy, Kiki, and Carla attack the liquor aisle. Fuck yeah. Wearing sunglasses with the price tag still on them, Amy, Kiki, and Carla mix mudslides by draining milk jugs and adding Kahlua and vodka right into their mouths. Boosts and milk splash all over the motherfucking floor. Then, as Amy and Kiki cheer her on, Carla chugs an entire jug. 90% of the fluid splashes onto her face and clothes, but she doesn't care. When she finishes, she drop kicks that empty jug across the store to Amy and Kiki and jump up and down. Yeah! Then, a security guard storms around the corner and charges right at them, pissed. In an action movie slow-mo, Amy and Kiki turn to flee, laughing. Oh shit, but Carla frowns and runs straight at the security guard like a bull. The security guard sees Carla running and right at him, and he suddenly looks less confident. Then he looks scared. Who is this chick? Then, slipping on the wet floor, he turns and hightails it away from Carla. Terrified, she chases him around the corner, screaming and saying. Amy, Kiki, and Carla run through the aisles, high-fiving the tired moms, encouraging them. Keep going! You can do it! One mom covers her kid's eyes. Don't look at the crazy women. All the while, 2 Chainz blast until Amy, Kiki, and Carla pass an adorable baby in a stroller. And the deafening hip-hop abruptly stops, and the 3 moms stop and coo to baby.
Oh my god, so cute.
Adorable.
And look at you, little face. Then 2 Chainz kicks back in again. The moms race off again. Amy and Kiki and Carla push overflowing grocery carts towards the exit. They're filled with junk food, beach chairs, inflatable toys, etc. They descend on the self-checkout machines and start swiping their selection. Carla pretends to fuck the face of the machine as the supermarket manager watches on, frozen in horror. And then the 2 Chainz song builds to its epic climax. See what they did there. Amy, Kiki, and Carla exit the supermarket with carts full of all ridiculous items. Drinking a Bud Light and Tall Boy, Amy flashes tired moms the peace sign, "We out!" While Kiki dances very whitely in her car with Carla angrily makes the "I'm shooting my wad at you" hand gesture at all the tired moms in line who just stare, dumbstruck. Interior kitchen. Amy's kitchen the next morning. Dylan and Jane sit at the empty kitchen table next morning, dressed in concern. Jane looks at the wall clock.
Should we just wake Mom up?
Just then, Amy, hung over as fuck, wearing an oversized sweatshirt and giant slippers, shuffles into the kitchen.
God, are you okay?
Oh, this is how I look when I'm incredibly hungover.
Amy pulls a Hostess ding dong out of a box and starts eating it. Jane watches, horrified.
Aren't you gonna make us breakfast?
Amy looks at her kids, chewing, considering.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make your meals anymore.
Jane and Dylan exchange a horrified look.
But what are we gonna eat?
I'd recommend the ding dongs, but you can have whatever you want. We're leaving in 5 minutes, or however long it takes me to find my pants.
She shuffles off. Jane and Dylan look alarmed. Exterior Amy's house later, wearing big sunglasses and frowsy sweats, her hair in a bun, Amy exits her house with her kids and makes for her minivan. She then notices the covered car parked in the garage and stops.
You know what? Screw it. Let's take Daddy's special car today.
Are we allowed to do that?
Amy crosses to the car and yanks off the cover to reveal a beautifully restored red 1968 Ford Mustang as she smiles.
Oh yeah, Mama's gonna get you to school on time for once.
The classic Mustang is fishtailing around a corner and roaring through the neighborhood. Amy grins, wind in her hair radio, blasting Ariana Grande or some other teen pop sensation. Jane sits shotgun, dancing in her seat, while in the back, Dylan holds on for dear life, his face peeled back.
This is so awesome!
Exterior high school day. A group of yoga moms chat by the curb when Amy roars up in the Mustang and squeals to a diagonal stop. The yoga moms look appalled, but Amy doesn't care, smiling at her children.
Have a great day, kids.
Amy kisses her children as they get out of the car.
Oh, and don't forget your lunch.
She throws 2 bags of Arby's out the car to her kids and catches them sight.
Thanks, Mom.
The best mom ever!
Dylan and Jane hurry off towards the school as Gwendolyn and her crew appear, eyeing the bags of Arby's with horror. Gwendolyn calls over to Amy.
We're having a PTA meeting to discuss the upcoming election at 2. Will we see you there?
God, I hope not.
Amy grins and floors the Mustang off, leaving Gwendolyn and her crew standing there shocked. Gwendolyn seethes, ominous.
Bitch is playing dangerous games.
I like her red car.
Shut the fuck up, Vicky.
Exterior latte cafe morning. Amy sits at the sunny outdoor cafe reading a newspaper, happier than we've ever seen her. A waiter brings her a large cup of coffee, a delicious pastry, and a side of bacon.
Oh my god, this is so amazing. This is so amazing, right?
Oh, yes, I suppose it is.
You could actually live like this?
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Really? What's your secret?
Well, I'm super rich.
Right, that'll do it.
Amy's cell phone rings. She answers it.
Best morning ever. This is Amy.
Intercut with Amy's boss, Dale Kipler. He angrily paces the huge ultra-hip office. Tessa and dozen hipsters sit in a circle on the floor as Dale barks into the speakerphone furious. Amy, where are you? The morning huddle started an hour ago.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to those anymore. They're a total waste of time.
Several employees stymie laughter. Dale reddens, embarrassed. Are you feeling okay, Amy?
Never felt better, Dale. I'm eating a quiet breakfast and reading a newspaper for the first time in 12 years. Plus, I just met a very nice rich lady named...
Amy nods at the nearby mom. What's your name? Janet?
named Janet, and I think we might be best friends.
Listen to me, Amy. You need to come into the office right now.
Actually, I don't, Dale. I only work for you 3 days a week. If you want me to work more, you should pay me to do that instead of preying on my classically female desire to go above and beyond what's asked of me.
Whoa. No one is preying on anyone.
Because it would suck for the CEO of the company that markets itself as pro-women and pro-mom and whose customer base is 68% female to get sued by a working mom for unfair labor practices.
Okay. There's no need to talk about lawsuits. And just for the record, I'm very pro-mom.
Great, then act like it. You gonna finish that scone?
Exterior downtown Northster shopping district later. Amy strolls down this quaint street lined with cute shops, carrying several shopping bags, whistling to herself, happy. She dials her phone, intercut with Kiki in her house, ironing her husband's dress shirts while her twins play at her feet, screaming. She answers, stressed.
Hello?
Kiki, it's Amy.
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm awesome. Hey, I just saw in the paper that the new Channing Tatum movie where he's an astronaut but he never wears a shirt is playing at theater or at the Century 12. I wanted to know if you wanted to come with me.
Wait, you're just gonna go to a movie in the middle of the day?
Yeah,
Are we like allowed to do that?
I think we are. Call us a sitter.
Oh no, I couldn't. Kent would kill me if he ever found out.
How would he find out?
Kiki looks around, her heart racing.
Come on, live a little.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I'll call Carla.
Come on, I like her, but I'm also very scared of her. See you soon.
Smiling, Amy hangs up and dials. Intercut with Carla answering phone, eating a hot dog and talking loudly. Yo!
Hey, it's Amy. You want to come to the movies with me and Kiki?
I'm already here, bitches! Go wide to reveal that Carla is, in fact, watching a movie at the theater. Everyone glares at her for talking on her phone.
Get off your phone, lady!
What do you bitches want to see? Sorry, this popcorn's good. Amy, Kiki, and Carla eat popcorn and watch on screen as Channing Tatum, wearing a skin-tight astronaut's outfit and helmet, spacewalks outside of the space shuttle towards a female astronaut, and then he rips his shirt off in outer space. The moms high-five each other. Nice. I didn't swallow that popcorn. Later on, the moms eat lunch and have drinks at a bistro after the movie, still excited for their newfound freedom.
This has been such a great day. Thanks for coming out with me.
Are you joking? This has been the best day of my life.
Yeah, my ex has my kid for the day, so it worked out perfect. Thank you, sir. Your water service today has been exemplary.
So, is it hard sharing your son with your ex-husband?
Fuck no. Have you seen my son? He's 9 feet tall and he talks about baseball. You know what's interesting about baseball?
What?
Nothing! It's a bunch of fat rednecks standing around chewing tobacco in their pajamas. Honestly, I wish my son was into collecting feathers. It'd be way more interesting.
Do you go to all his games?
His dad does. I can't anymore. The last game of his I went to lasted 6 hours and the final score was 1-2. In the 17th inning, I nearly took my own life. I would rather go to Iraq than another kid's baseball game.
And how do you think your divorce has affected your son?
You got problems at home, Amy?
What? No, I was just...
Because when married bitches ask me 900 questions about my divorce, it's usually because they're thinking about doing it themselves.
I found out that my husband was masturbating on Skype with the same woman for 10 months.
Hello.
What's Skype?
Did you torch his car? Because you have to torch his car. That's just standard operating procedure.
No, it's actually okay. I thought I'd be devastated when Mike left, but mostly I just feel relieved, and the kids don't even seem to notice he's gone.
Kids are so fucking dumb.
The truth is, our marriage has been over for years. I just had this vision of what a perfect family was supposed to be like, and being divorced didn't really fit into that, so I didn't let my marriage end even when it was clearly over, you know?
Wow. I feel really grateful for my marriage now.
Kiki? Kiki?
The girls turn to see Kiki's husband, Kent, 40s, handsome, preppy. Kiki immediately stands up from the table, scared.
Oh, hey, babe.
What are you doing here?
I'm just having lunch with my new friends. This is Carla, and this is
Who's watching the kids?
Rosie.
But isn't that your job?
Whoa. Who the fuck are you?
Yes, Kent. Of course it is. Sorry, I'm heading home now. Bye, guys.
Kiki quickly grabs her purse, throws some cash on the table, and hurries off, anxious and scared. Kent shoots Amy and Carla a look and then heads off after her. Nice to meet you, Ike Turner. Have a good one.
That was alarming.
Yeah, but on the plus side, she left way too much money, so it looks like we're getting fucked up. Excuse me, waitress, can you send another water server over to you as soon as possible? Thank you. Exterior Northshire School day. Amy pulls her Mustang up to the school, parks in the red zone, and gets out, eating Hostess donut holes from a box. Exterior school day. The bake sale is going on in the main lobby of the school. Anxious moms stand behind decorated tables selling their very elaborate homemade confections, hand-dipped pastries, origami brittle, personal souffles. Then Amy drops her half-eaten box of donuts on an empty table and sits, putting her feet up. A kid instantly hurries over.
Oh my god, I love donut holes. How much are they?
$20 each.
The kid looks appalled when
Sorry. Oh my, what is this?
Amy looks over to see Gwendolyn and her crew. Sorry, I thought I just messed this up. Gwendolyn and her crew approaching, carrying dazzling, ornate homemade pastries. Gwendolyn stops and her smile thinly masking her horror.
Are those store-bought donut holes?
Oh no, I made them by hand and then put them in this box.
Oh, thank God, because we don't allow store-bought.
Seriously, Vicky?
Vicky silences, chastened.
Gwendolyn, who cares what kind of food people bring as long as it raises money for the school?
Gwendolyn and her friends recoil as if bitch slapped.
Oh no, she didn't.
I think she just did.
Give it to Richie.
Gwendolyn inhales, her fake smile tighter than ever.
I care what food people bring, Amy, because the school has extremely high standards. And that's why we have the best test scores in the state and the best college acceptance rates in the state. And yes, the best artisanal bake sales in the state 6 years running.
Boom.
And I know that excellent schools build excellent children. And that's what we all want, isn't it, Amy?
I don't know, I sort of want happy children.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Excellent children are happy children because losers are never happy and everyone knows that.
Gwendolyn gets right in Amy's face at her breaking point.
Now, I don't know what's been going on with you lately with your weird outbursts and your terrible style, but it ends now. I run this school, and I can make life very difficult for you and your underachieving children. Do you understand?
Amy stands toe-to-toe with Gwendolyn, unafraid.
Can I be honest? I think you need to chill the fuck out. Here, have a donut hole. Seriously, they're amazing. They're made in China.
China. Gwendolyn swats the box of donut holes and go flying everywhere. Then Gwendolyn gets right up in Amy's face. Insane.
You just crossed the red line, little girl, and now I'm going to have to get crazy on that ass.
Oh my
God.
god.
You are so fucked.
Amy swallows, scared as Gwendolyn spins and storms off, smashing into a mom carrying fragile gingerbread house as she goes. The mom, the gingerbread house, and goes flying.
Out of my way, Bree.
Sorry, Gwendolyn.
Exterior school in Amy's Mustang. She's rattled by the clash with Gwendolyn. Amy drives Jane through Northshire after school. Jane is stressed as ever.
I'm so not ready for that SAT boot camp right now. Did I tell you that there's always a line for the bathroom because everyone is in there throwing up?
Are you serious?
Sydney Green barfs like three times a class. I mean, she's so thin.
Amy frowns, trouble, as they pull up to the SAT boot camp storefront. Several stressed out teenagers pace out front.
Wait, why are we even doing this?
So I can dominate the SATs and get into the sick college and have an awesome life?
Suddenly, Amy starts accelerating. Jane looks confused.
You're passing SAT boot camp. Why are you passing SAT boot camp?
Fuck SAT boot camp. We're playing hooky.
I need to learn this stuff.
The only thing you need to learn is how to relax, and I know just where to take you.
Exterior high-end day spa day. Amy and Jane pull up to a lush, super expensive day spa. A valet whisks away Porsches and BMWs, and Jane's eyes are wide.
Mom, we can't afford this place.
I know, just be cool.
Smiling, confident, Amy gets out and lobs her car keys to the valet, acting very much like she belongs. Jane.
Super close.
Amy and Jane make their way towards the spa entrance, and then at the last second, Amy ducks around the side of the building and Jane hurries after her.
Where are we going?
Amy and Jane sneak along the back of the building until they reach a windowless door. Amy knocks twice. A beat. Then Carla opens the door dressed in her white spa uniform, smiling. "What's up, bitches?" Carla looks around and waves them inside. Hurry. Interior day spa. Carla guides Amy and Jane through ultra luxe spa.
Thanks again for doing this.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Oh, no worries. You have full access to everything in the spa. Have fun. Just don't be in the hot tub because I'm going to use it later. Carla hurries off, and Amy and Jane look around at the beautifully appointed locker room. They hug each other, jump up and down, conspiratorial, excited.
This is so much better than SAT boot camp.
I know. What do you want to do first?
Interior day spa mud bathroom day. Amy and Jane, lie side by side in mud baths, relaxing.
Oh my god, this is so nice.
How many people do you think have shat in here?
A beat. Then the mother and daughter laugh together. That's gross. Interior spa Korean massage room. Amy and Jane lie on wooden tables of tough old Korean women in panties and bras walk around on their backs, supporting themselves by ropes running along the ceiling. Wincing with every step, Jane whispers over to her mom.
Why are these chicks in their underwear?
I don't know, but it feels really good.
Interior spa facial room day. Amy and Jane get facials side by side. Their faces are covered in thick white cream.
You look like a juggalo.
You look like Anonymous.
Interior day spa Zen garden. Amy and Jane recline in a Zen garden wearing plush white robes while a monk plays soothing flute music in the corner. Amy and Jane inhale deeply, completely relaxed.
I'm really glad we did this, Mom. I haven't felt this chill in like forever.
Oh, I'm so glad, baby. You need a break from SATs and school and soccer and the whole dad thing and...
Wait. What whole dad thing?
Nothing.
Does Dad have a brain tumor?
No, it's just your father and I are going through a bit of a rough patch right now.
Holy shit, are you getting divorced?
No, we're probably not getting divorced right away.
I can't believe you're telling me this life-changing information in a rock garden while some weird monk plays with the flute. What's the matter with you?
Jane, listen, no matter what happens with your father and me, I need you to know it's not your fault.
Why the hell would it be my fault? Why would you even say that?
I'm sorry. I'm so not good at this.
I can't believe I'm going to be from a broken home. What are we going to do at Christmas?
Maybe Christmas is like 8 months.
Wait, am I going to be a whore?
What?
Debbie Trainer's parents got divorced, and now she gives handjobs to anyone who asks for one.
I don't think that has anything to do with her parents' divorce.
Hey, no, Mom, that's what happens. For the rest of my life, I'm going to struggle with intimacy, and I'm going to be on the search for approval from weird old men, and the odds of me getting divorced just went up like 1,000%.
I kiss you, Mommy.
Thank you, honey. Thanks, Mom.
Baby, please.
Just don't want to be weird, okay?
Tears start down Jane's cheek. Amy puts her arm around Jane, comforting her heart breaking for her daughter.
Baby, no matter what the future brings, I love you, and your dad loves you, and you will be okay. I promise.
How do you know that?
Because I'm your mom, and I know you better than anyone in the world.
I just had my whole life worked out so perfectly, and now it's not perfect anymore.
No, I did too, but maybe life is supposed to be messy, you know? And maybe trying to make it perfect is what messes everything up in the first place.
Jane nods, dries her eyes a bit, and feeling a little better.
Debbie Tyner really give everyone hand jobs?
Yeah, she's really popular now.
Exterior school soccer field day. Carrying a bag of soccer balls, Coach Patel walks off the field when Gwendolyn chases him down.
Coach Patel.
Fuck. Hey, Gwendolyn.
She reaches him carrying 2
Hey.
Starbucks beverages.
Crunch favorite, macchiatos.
Oh, thanks.
I wanted to chat about the starting lineup for next week's game. In particular, I wanted to talk about Amy Mitchell's daughter, Jane.
Okay, but I can't really discuss that with you.
Oh, don't fuck with me, Deepak. That's what the last coach did, and now he's coaching T-ball in Canada.
Coach Patel swallows hard, suddenly scared. Interior Amy's house night. I forget that I'm doing this sometimes, so I apologize. Amy and Jane return home, happy and relaxed from the spa.
Thanks again, Mom. That was awesome.
I'm so glad you liked it, baby.
Jane crosses to the stairs and stops.
So wait, does this mean you're gonna start dating dudes?
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it.
But then she just did.
I want to get laid.
Interior spa, hot tub room, night. Carla sits on the hot tub with her phone with Amy. She nods. I'm on my way. Interior Amy's bedroom, night. Carla roots through Amy's closet while Amy paces in her bedroom drinking a glass of wine, nervous.
So scary. I haven't even thought about being with another man in like 20 years.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to tell my husband I was going to a night gynecologist.
Dude, what are you gonna wear?
Well, I was thinking my sexy purple dress.
Amy pulls a very drab purple Lane Bryant mom dress out of her closet and holds it up to her body, hopeful. No.
Love it.
You look like you're going to Grimace's funeral. Frowning, Amy hangs up the dress and flips through her closet. She pulls out a huge wool sweater dress.
Ooh, I like this one.
Me too. It looks very warm.
Is it a dress or a sweater?
It's a dreader. They were like huge 5 years ago.
Were they though? A little desperate, Amy pulls out a black floor-length gown. Who are you, Jackie Onassis?
Wait a minute. Oh, that's your line.
Wait a minute. I see a spaghetti strap.
No, hold on. This was like my slutty Halloween costume from college.
I like the word slutty. Put it on. Yeah, put it on.
Just try it.
Try it.
You guys are ridiculous, I'm telling you.
Amy takes off her shirt, revealing the ugliest bra. Holy fuck! Look at your mom bra. There's so much surface area. You can make like 3 regular bras out of this one mom bra.
This isn't my mom bra. This is my sexy bra.
Shut up.
Don't laugh.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, honey.
Amy.
Oh, that looks like you just got out of surgery.
Is that bad?
Yeah, there's just like one boob log.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have 2 tits.
I have this in black. Do you guys want to see it in black?
No. Oh, wow.
This bra will be the death of your vagina.
Cut to the bathroom. All 3 ladies are in front of the mirror doing their makeup, making their hair, and all of that fun stuff.
You guys, I've only handled one penis my entire life.
Oh, honey.
What do I do if I get a guy with a weird dick?
10 is a never hard.
Ooh, what's never hard?
Oh, he never gets fully hard. So I have to kind of like fold his penis up like a balloon animal and shove it up my vagina.
That sounds horrible.
Sometimes I take the balls and shove them up there too because at least, they're firm.
Honey, that's a lot of shit to shove up your cooter.
I mean, I'm just happy he's circumcised.
What if I get a guy who's not circumcised?
Run out of the room screaming. It's like finding a gun in the street. Just scream and get out of there.
Oh, no way, you guys. Uncut guys are great.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They're always so nice to you because they know their dicks are gross.
How do you handle it? What? Do I just touch it?
Ooh, I'll show you. Here. Okay, let me just... Kiki, do you mind for a sec? Okay, just imagine for a second that the hood of this is the uncut cock, and this is the penis face. Gotcha? So, yeah. Okay? All right, so what would you do is you very gently, you would just try to peel it back over to expose the head of the cock. Just peel it back.
Okay.
All right, and then you just gently want to, too far. You just gently want to. I'm sorry, honey. You just want to kind of get like a little tight. Like you gotta work it. You gotta work it off. Gotta work it off. And then you just go to town, like like jerk it till you want to sit on it.
Okay. What do I do with this?
Oh, like that's what you just
What, like, do I put a hair clip or do I just?
No. I mean, you can flick it, you can suck it, you can like rub your face on it.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to rub my face on it.
Okay, well, we'll take care of this though.
Okay.
Cause this is like a big giant man clip. This right here, if you work this, it's gonna be like. Does that make sense, honey?
Yeah, it's great. Okay, sure. Thank you, honey.
I am not wearing this sweatshirt ever again.
All right. The three moms exiting Amy's house in a sexy slow-motion dressed murder. Jay-Z blasts as the mom starts down Amy's suburban front walk line as a fashion one-way in Paris. On the sidewalk, two boys on bikes stop short and gape at the hot moms coming down the path. Still in slow-mo, Amy nods at the kids. What up? The kids nod back. What up to you? Then Amy passes the front door of her super dorky Uber driver who's holding open the back door of his Honda Civic and slides inside. Exterior Boston night, establishing shots of Boston downtown. Interior Hillstone bar at night. Hillstone is a sexy, high-end Boston hotspot. Amy, Kiki, and Carla enter, and Amy looks nervous. This is one of my favorite stomping grounds.
Why?
Because it's really fucking dark. The girls take a seat at the bar, and Amy glances at the menu.
Hey, check out this typo. It says the drinks cost $25 each.
Hilarious. I love typos.
That's how much drinks cost now, you fucking hicks. Amy and Kiki exchange a shocked look, and then Carla scans the crowd. Okay, let's get to it. What kind of guys do you like?
I don't know. I've only been with Mike and like 3 other guys. Ooh, what about a Latin guy? I've never been with a Latin guy before.
Whoa. Don't you just start with a nice, pudgy Jewish guy, and then work your way up to Latin dudes, okay?
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
The girls all turn to see a handsome man in a suit smiling at Amy. Amy stammers, suddenly overcome with nerves.
Yes, no, sit, please, here.
As the man sits next to Amy, she hisses over to her friends. Just laugh at his jokes and agree with all the stupid things he says. Amy turns back to the man, smiling, trying to be cool.
I'm Amy, by the way.
Brandon, I like your wedding ring.
Carla face palms and Amy blushes, stammering.
Oh, no, I'm not. I just found this ring on the subway.
And then you decided to wear it?
Yes, because it makes me feel like a princess.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit somewhere else. Weirdo.
Wise decision. The man hurries off. Amy groans, full of self-loathing. Kiki leans over, smiling, ever positive.
You did great, sweetie. But maybe next time you should try without your wedding ring on.
Yep, it's already off.
Cute bartender approaches, friendly, and throws down napkins.
Hey, ladies, where you in from?
Oh, we live out in Dorchester with our kids.
Bartender's attention instantly cools.
Great. What can I get you?
As Kiki orders, Carla turns to Amy. Also, maybe don't mention you have children.
Yep, that was my bad.
We start cutting quickly to Amy crashing and burning with various guys around the bar. Amy talks to a hip music guy.
I love music too. Have you heard the new Ariana Grande CD?
Amy talks to a very young-looking guy.
Seriously, does your mom know you're here?
Amy smiles at a super hipster with pink-framed glasses.
Why are you wearing a costume?
Amy dabs a stain on some guy's shirt with a shout wipe.
This will keep the stain from setting.
Sweet Jesus, this woman's desperate. The man quickly pretends to see a friend and hurries off. Back at the bar, Amy sits down with Kiki and Carla, defeated and depressed.
Guys, I suck at this.
No, you don't. What about Donnie Wahlberg over there?
Oh my god, is that actually Donnie Wahlberg? Or is that the guy who kind of looks like Donnie Wahlberg?
What's the difference?
Look, I think I just want to go home.
The girls nod, sympathetic, and collect their purses. Then a group of guys walk past and one of them recognizes Amy.
Mrs. Mitchell?
Instant sparks between the two of them. Oh, wait. Amy looks up to see Jesse Harkness, the way too attractive English teacher from Norster who we met in the first act.
Mr. Harkness?
Instant sparks.
Please, call me Jesse.
And I'm Amy. Hi.
Man candy. Sorry.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're just having a girls' night out.
Nice. So, Mr. Mitchell has to stay home with the kids?
So, Mr. Mitchell is no longer on the scene.
Yeah, she caught him jacking off on Skype.
Thanks. Or that's great. Thank you, Carla.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. You guys go ahead without me. Are you doing okay?
I'm suddenly doing a lot better.
Jesse smiles, warm. Amy smiles back. Kiki just watches on, giggling, wide-eyed, weird, until Carla pulls her away. Okay, creepy, let's give him some space. Come on.
I can't believe Amy is talking to Mr. Harkness. I need my vibrator after him.
Can you just not walk so close to me? I'm still trying to get laid.
Sure thing, you got it.
And don't dance with your head. No bobbing the head. Back on Amy and Jesse. They talk by candlelight. Close, intimate, connecting.
Yeah, I love teaching English. Books allow kids to talk about what they're really feeling, but too embarrassed to say, you know? Oh, no. Am I the guy in the bar who won't stop talking about his job?
No, I love how passionate you are about what you do.
You work at Coffee for the People, right?
Yes, how did you know?
I don't know. I might have asked around about you a little.
What? No way. You asked around about me.
Yeah. I've always had a thing for you. You know that.
Actually, I did not know that.
Really? I always felt like I made it way too obvious.
A beat, and then Amy lunges and kisses him.
Oh my god.
He quickly pulls away. Amy is mortified.
I'm so sorry. I haven't done this in a really long time.
No, it was great. You just scared the shit out of me.
She laughs, embarrassed, and he cradles her face gently and kisses her properly. Nearby, Carla flirts with Donnie Wahlberg until Kiki spastically hits her. Look! Carla turns to see Amy kissing Jesse. Smiles, nice. And then Kiki raises her phone to take a photo of them, and Carla slaps her hand down. Fucking Kiki. Exterior Amy's house, morning, the sun rises, birds chirp, love is in the air. Amy's bedroom, morning, Amy wakes up in her head, still glowing from the night before. Her phone rings with a text. She quickly grabs it and reads. It's a text from Jessie. Nice seeing you last night, Mrs. Mitchell. Amy grins and texts back. The pleasure was all mine, Mr. Harkness. Amy holds the phone close and smiles up at the ceiling. Interior Amy's house, stairs, morning. Amy bounds down the stairs, breezes into the kitchen, and screams. Sitting, eating cereal, reading Us Weekly is Mike.
What up, babe?
What are you doing here?
I want to get back together. Oh, I never should have left you. That was a total dick move.
What are you talking about? 3 days ago you told me you had feelings for another woman.
I know, but then I met her in person and she's super weird.
So that's why you want to get back together with me?
No, that's not the only reason. I also miss Jane and Dylan. Mostly Dylan, but I miss Jane too.
Mike searches for forgiveness, but Amy is not buying it.
Look, I just needed a break. Haven't you ever just needed a break?
Of course I have, but I didn't just blow up my family to do it.
Mark Feinstein FaceTimed me with a hooker and his wife took him back.
I don't give a fuck about Mark Feinstein.
Look, here's the deal. I love our kids and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to fix our marriage.
You'd even go to therapy?
No way therapy is dumb.
Amy starts physically shooting Mike towards the door.
Great, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, Aim. Don't be a dick. I'm trying to do the right thing here.
They reach the door. Mike stops, panicked.
Okay. Even though it's a total waste of time and money and a little gay, I will go to therapy.
Amy looks at him, skeptical.
And you really got to get into it too. Like, you got to feel stuff and cry and talk about your fucked up family, the whole thing.
Babe, I haven't cried since the Sox traded Nomar in 04. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Great.
Noma! Sorry. Boston fan.
Garcia Parra.
Continue, Amy.
Great, have fun on Skype.
Okay. I'll cry the whole fucking time. Jesus, maybe while we're at therapy, we can also talk about you're a little crazy sometimes.
Goodbye, Mike.
So are we doing therapy or what?
I'll take it.
Can I get my Us Weekly back because I was in the middle of an article about Khloe Kardashian.
Amy slams the door in his face and stares off conflicted. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. He had my hair. Interior the school athletic department day. Amy strolls through the hallway near the gym. A female soccer players hustle to and fro. Amy sees Jane in her coach uniform and cleats. In her uniform and cleats. She's not the coach. I'm a fucking dumbass. Sitting on a bench outside of Coach's Patel's office crying. Amy races over, concerned.
Oh no, baby, what's wrong?
Coach just told me I'm not starting. I'm a bench warmer.
What? But you're the best forward on the team.
My life is ruined. I'm never going to college. I may as well just become a prostitute.
Okay, settle down. Mama's gonna fix this, okay?
Okay, but just please don't make a scene.
Of course not, baby.
Amy looks at her daughter reassuringly and then turns and kicks open Coach's office door. Inside, Coach Patel sees...
Hey, Gwendolyn made me.
Hold on. Sorry. Coach Patel sees Amy and how pissed she is, blurts out, terrified.
Gwendolyn made me.
Gwendolyn hosting a PTA tea in the library. Gwendolyn sits in a group of proper moms in the library, wearing fancy hats and drinking tea out of cups.
My goal is to make this year's PTA luncheon the greatest luncheon this school has ever seen.
One of the moms laughs, assuming she's joking. Gwendolyn shoots her an icy look. The mom silences and shrinks. Just then, Amy blows in, furious.
How dare you bench my daughter?
The proper moms startle and turn to see Amy, her eyes afire.
Hello, Amy. How are you?
You had no right to do that.
Good. Soccer is a PTA-sponsored activity, and I'm the PTA president, so...
This is clearly news to Amy. She stammers, floundering.
Okay, well, you know, not for long.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means I'm gonna run against you for PTA president.
You can't be serious.
I'm sick of you running this school like a dictator. It sucks.
Sorry, ladies. Amy's husband recently left her to go through a bit of a mental breakdown right now.
Amy gasps, shocked. The moms recoil, embarrassed for her. Amy points at Gwendolyn, her blood boiling.
I'm coming for you, Gwendolyn.
Okie dokie.
Amy storms out. Gwendolyn smiles, completely unworried. Interior Amy's house, living room day. Amy paces in her living room, still amped up as Kiki and Carla counsel her.
There is no way you can beat her. Gwendolyn has been PTA president for the last 6 years.
I know, but she messed with my kid, and I can't let that stand.
Right. But Gwendolyn controls all the voting blocks. She's got the attachment moms, the tiger moms, the sad moms, the drunk moms, the divorced moms, the black moms, the lesbian moms. She even has divorced black lesbian moms. And that is not an easy group to win over.
Amy frowns, starting to realize just how impossible this is going to be.
Plus, if you lose, Gwendolyn will destroy you. She'll put your kids in all the dumb classes and give them all the crappy teachers and forget about soccer. Your kids won't even get milk.
But isn't that exactly why we need to take her down? She's a bully, and she wants to turn us all into perfect little Nazi moms, just like her. And she wants all our kids to be hyper-stressed, overscheduled freaks. And I don't want that. My daughter has a new rash every week, and she's only 16. We gotta fight back against these perfect moms.
You had me at Nazi. Let's punch this chick right in the tits. Amy looks over at Kiki, hopeful.
I still think it's a really bad idea with long-term ramifications for your children, but okay, let's do it. I'm totally in.
Okay, let's get started.
Amy Xeroxing thousands of campaign flyers at work. She looks over her shoulder for her boss coming. Exterior school afternoon. Amy, Kiki, and Carla enthusiastically hand out campaign flyers to moms picking up their kids for the day. Amy staples a flyer to the school kiosk that reads, Amy for PTA president, come meet the candidate tomorrow night. Kiki slides flyers under car windshield wipers. Carla tries to hand flyers to a group of moms walking past. Only they refuse them. Carla chases after them, yelling at them to take the damn flyer, bitches. The moms literally jog away. Gwendolyn removes one of Amy's flyers from the windshield of her Range Rover. She reads it and smirks, smug. Interior family restaurant that night. Finished with flyering. Flyering? Is that a word? Amy, Kiki, and Carla eat dinner in this casual family restaurant while all their kids eat at the next table over. The moms are in a great mood.
So, how many moms do you think are going to come to the meet the candidate night?
I told all the moms that if they wouldn't come, I would fuck their husbands, so hopefully we'll have a decent number. Amy laughs and then notices her daughter studying a textbook, stressed over at the kids' table. Amy frowns, concerned.
Jesus, that kid never stops studying.
You're lucky. All my kid does with his books is try to rip them in half.
I'm trying so hard to get her to chill out and take life less seriously, and sometimes I feel like I'm doing an okay job, but then 2 seconds later, I feel like I'm failing miserably. I just wish I knew how I was doing, you know?
Yeah. The most frustrating part of being a mom is you have no idea if you're going to do a good job or not until your kids are playing.
Yeah, and then it's too late. They're either cool or they're meth head serial killers.
The worst part is Jane is exactly like me. She wants everything to be perfect, and of course, all that does is drive you completely insane. Luckily, Dylan turned out like his dad, and he's lazy as shit.
Moms look over their kids.
Yesterday, I gave Bernard the wrong juice box, and he called me a cunt.
My son still watches Sesame Street, and he doesn't get it.
My daughter stole money from a homeless woman.
My kid eats butter like an entree. Amy?
Oh, my son failed study hall. The school said said no one had ever done that before.
Claire killed our neighbor's ferret, and we all pretended it was an accident. But it was.
I don't even like my kid.
One time, I left Bernard at the mall on purpose.
The moms frowned at their kids, troubled.
Fuck, I love them so much.
Me too. I would literally die for them right now.
Every time I think about that big dumb motherfucker going off to college, I cry like a baby.
You're gonna make me cry too.
I'm already going. Look at me.
Over at the kids' table, the kids glance over and see their moms all crying together. Jane? What was that?
Jane?
What are they crying about now?
Who cares? They're so weird.
Exterior Amy's house morning. Another sunrise over Amy's house. Interior Amy's kitchen. Amy brews coffee while Dylan grumpily makes himself a bowl of cereal for breakfast next to her. Milk splashes all over.
Cooking is hard.
I know, right?
Hey, so where's my science project?
Oh, I didn't do it.
What? But it's due today.
Yeah, from now on, you're actually gonna have to do your own homework.
What? That is so unfair.
Oh boy.
I'm a slow learner, remember? I need help.
You're not a slow learner, sweetie. You're just really entitled. Do you know what entitled means?
No, because I'm a slow learner.
It means mommy and daddy have been spoiling you, and now you think the world owes you something, but it doesn't. And if you don't learn how to work hard now, you're gonna grow up to be just another entitled white dude who thinks he's awesome for no reason. And you'll start a ska band, and it'll be so terrible. And you'll be mean to girls, and you'll grow an ironic mustache to look interesting, but you won't actually be interesting. And I really don't want to be responsible for putting that kind of person into the world. So just do your homework, okay?
Right on. Dylan heads off with the cereal, totally eviscerated. Interior Coffee for the People main area day. Coffee for the People is as casual as ever. Young hipsters play ping pong, ride scooters, and drink coffee. A DJ spins, and Amy enters smiling and strolls over to Tessa's desk.
Hey man, Dale was asking about your hotel project. He seemed really miffed. You want to work on that this morning?
Nah, I think I'm gonna work as hard as everyone else today.
Amy walks right past Tessa to the nearest ping pong table where the two hipster dudes are playing.
I got next.
Amy kicking ass in ping pong. She dominates the hipsters, smashing impossible shot after impossible shot. Coworkers gather around, impressed. Amy high fives one of them after hitting a great shot. Woo!
Oh my god, this is so fun. Why didn't I play with you guys before?
I don't know you, but you're surprisingly good for your age. Hey, you want to come to karaoke lunch with us?
Nah, I'm gonna eat yogurt at my desk and work on my hotel accounts.
The ping pong guys nod, not surprised.
I'm just fucking with you. Let's go make some music.
They all laugh and exit. Tessa watches Amy go, concerned. Exterior, Amy's house that evening. Amy ties balloons onto a sign mounted next to her front door reading, "Meet the candidate night, come in!" Amy's house evening. Amy and Kiki set up a very casual wine and pizza party while Carla reclines on the couch reading a magazine.
Where are your kids?
Staying with my very old neighbor.
Is he hot? Amy looks over to see a lesbian couple standing in the front doorway. Amy crosses, welcoming them.
Hi guys, come in, come in. Sorry, no one's here yet.
Yeah, we figured with that Gwendolyn's party and all.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't know? Gwendolyn heard you were having a campaign party, so she threw a competing party at her house.
Amy, Kiki, and Carla exchange a shocked look. That fucking whore!
Yeah. She has Wolfgang Puck.
What? Wolfgang Puck slicing prime rib at the buffet in Gwendolyn's beautiful mansion. The buffet is stocked with every food imaginable, and the house is packed with moms eating and whispering about how delicious everything is. And Gwendolyn breezes in like the belle of the ball in some ludicrous dress, smiling and greeting people as she passes.
Oh, Wolf the Crab is divine. The program will start in 5 minutes, ladies. In the meantime, please enjoy Coco Colombo and the Nigerian boys chorus.
Gwendolyn smiles at an African children's choir in the corner as they launch into the cover of Teach Your Children. Interior Amy's house night. Amy, Carla, Kiki, and the lesbian mom sit on the floor of Amy's living room eating pizza, drinking wine, depressed.
I can't believe Gwendolyn would do this.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
I know a guy who will burn her house down if that's a call you want me to make. Amy frowns at all the cases of cheap wine in the corner.
What are you gonna do with all this wine?
Interior Gwendolyn's mansion night. The moms sit in rows of chairs in Gwendolyn's huge living room listening to her give a speech into a headset mic.
Raising children capable of competing in the global market isn't just an economic issue. It's a matter of national security. To discuss this issue further, I'd like to welcome the former head of CENTCOM, General David Petraeus.
Impressed applause as David Petraeus makes his way to the front of the room. Gwendolyn takes a seat next to a mom.
So sorry to bother you, Gwendolyn, but where's your bar?
Not what tonight is about, Kara.
Gwendolyn smiles tartly. The mom frowns. Then she covertly pulls out her phone and texts, "Does Amy have booze?" Amy chugging a glass of wine and then high-fiving the lesbian mom next to her. The moms are sitting on the floor, buzzed, playing a drinking game where you hold your iPhone to your forehead. Everyone is laughing and yelling and having a blast. Drink again! Drink again!
Why do I have to drink again?
The word.
What? I don't understand how this game works. Fuck.
Laughing, Amy drinks more wine and the moms keep playing. Then
Hello?
the moms all turn to see thirsty mom entering Amy's house. The second she sees the game they're playing, she chucks her purse aside and charges inside, psyched.
Oh, hell yes.
Interior Gwendolyn's mansion night. Petraeus sits as Gwendolyn stands addressing the moms.
Thank you, General Petraeus. Now, for the next 45 minutes, I would like to talk to you about the advantages of year-round school.
A bored mom in the audience gets a text on her phone. She opens it and startles to see a selfie of the thirsty mom drunkenly flipping them the bird while Amy, Kiki, and Carla and the lesbian moms don gangsta poses all around her. It looks crazy fun. Text read, "Come to Amy's, you bitches!" Wide-eyed, mom looks around and sees all the moms in the Gwendolyn's house are getting the same text and smiling. A line of moms streaming into Amy's house. Old school hip-hop plays and a few moms dance with each other in Amy's room. Happy and free. Amy circulates with bottles of wine, pouring drinks for everyone who wants one. A drunk mom grabs Amy, looks her in the eye.
This is the best PTA meeting ever.
Interior Gwendolyn's mansion night. Gwendolyn watches the last moms hurry out of her mansion.
Oh, you sure you can't stay?
Sorry, I only have my sitter till 9. The moms race out, leaving Gwendolyn's giant house empty save for Vicky and mean Stacy. Gwendolyn frowns, disturbed.
Oh, that ended a lot earlier than I expected.
You don't think they're all going to Amy's party, do you?
Don't be fucking stupid, Vicky. We have Wolfgang Puck and David Petraeus. What does she have?
Awkward silence.
We should
All
go.
right.
Interior white Range Rover night. Gwendolyn meets Stacy and Vicky drive through the North Shore at night, tense, looking for Amy Street.
I'm sure her party is super lame. Amy is so poor.
They turn down Amy Street and their jaws drop.
Holy shit.
Amy's party is going off. Minivans clog both sides of the street as moms eagerly stream into Amy's house. Bass thumps as moms drink and laugh on Amy's front porch. One mom already lies face down in Amy's front lawn, passed out. Gwendolyn, Stacy, and Vicky stare in disbelief. Then,
That looks awesome.
interior Amy's house dining room. A line of moms down shots and then slam their glasses down on the dining room table. Carla yells at them, "Another!" In the living room, the entire room is now packed with moms dancing like women who haven't cut loose in years. Wild, reckless, alive. Tiger moms dance with attachment moms, dance with way too Jewish moms, dance with gay dads, dance with workout moms. In the hallway, Kiki and another mom show adorable pictures of their kids to each other on their phones until Carla blows past, swats their phones to the floor, and charges onward. Insane! A large mom break dances as everyone claps and cheers her on. She spins around and around and even tries to helicopter on her head. In Amy's bedroom, a weird mom garishly paints her face with Amy's makeup. In the hallway, Carla makes out with one of the lesbian moms and then makes out with the other lesbian mom. In the kitchen, a mom shows Kiki how to do whippets out of a Cool Whip can. In the backyard, 3 moms drunkenly do double dutch while another mom stands on top of a dirt bike, expertly bouncing on one wheel while nearby Wolfgang Puck smokes a joint with 2 hippie moms laughing. Fuck yeah, I want to go to this party. In Amy's living room, Amy dances with the mob of women having a blast until the song finally ends, and Carla stands on Amy's coffee table. "Welcome to Meet the Candidate Night. Now please welcome your candidate, Amy fucking Mitchell!" The moms applaud as Amy climbs up to her coffee table. Out of view, Gwendolyn meets Stacy and Vicky quietly slip into the back of the room and listen.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out. I don't have a speech or anything. I just wanted to say that I think all of us do way too much stuff. And if I'm elected, we're going to start doing way less. Less PTA meetings, less bake sales, less luncheons, less bullshit.
The moms roar their approval. In the back, Gwendolyn looks genuinely surprised by the mom's fury.
Our kids need a break too. School starts way too early, and why do they have 6 hours of homework a night? Our kids have no time to be kids anymore. They do really need to take 5 standardized tests a week? We shouldn't be teaching our kids to be good testers. We should be teaching them to be good people.
Even more rabid applause. Gwendolyn rolls her eyes.
Who gives a shit if our kids don't go to Harvard? My boss went to Harvard and he's a total douche.
The crowd cheers as Gwendolyn looks horrified.
Also, I think we should all stop doing Zumba. There's no science supporting it, plus it looks super embarrassing when you do it.
True facts. The crowd hates it a bit, or hesitates a bit, not totally behind her.
Okay, I could be wrong about Zumba, but I think I'm right about the other stuff. So if you're tired of being overworked and underappreciated, and if you're tired of your school making you feel like shit while driving your kids insane, or if you're just a mom who wants to do less, then vote for me.
The crowd goes nuts. Smiling, Amy steps down from the coffee table and moms swarm her, hugging her, high-fiving her, taking photos with her like she's famous. Some are even crying. Love you so much, Amy Mitchell!
We have a play date? I want to have a play date with you so fucking bad.
I will do whatever you tell me to. In the back of the room, Gwendolyn, Stacy, and Vicky stare in disbelief.
This basic bitch is gonna win the election.
No, she's not. Because I'm going to hit her where it counts.
You're going to punch her in the vagina?
I literally don't even know why we hang out with you anymore.
Because our kids play lacrosse.
But Gwendolyn is gone. Stacy and Vicky hurry out after her. Interior Amy's house later that night. The party is over and Amy's house is decimated. Bottles, cups, Trash cans are everywhere. Amy and Kiki and Carla sit on the kitchen counter eating cookie dough from a tube, happy.
You know what the best thing about a mom party? Everyone leaves at 11.
I made out with a lot of women tonight.
I really like whippets.
Hello?
Amy looks at her friends, confused. Then Jesse appears in the doorway. Ruggedly handsome, a bit confused, Amy straightens, surprised.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
You kind of booty texted me?
What?
Great party, Aim. We'll see you later. Carla and Kiki hurry out. Amy smiles, understanding.
I'm sorry. I think Carla booty texted you with my phone.
Thank God, because what she wrote was deeply disturbing.
Amy laughs. Then there's an awkward pause.
So, should I, go?
No,
Amy looks a beat. They start making out like crazy, driving each other around the kitchen, upsetting glasses, bowls, plates. Damn! With his free arm, Jesse clears the kitchen counter of bottles and cans crash onto the floor as he lifts Amy up onto the counter and she pulls off his shirt. Amy stops for a second and takes in his incredibly chiseled physique.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She pulls him down on top of her out of the frame. Interior, Amy's bedroom later that night. Amy and Jesse collapse back on her bed, sweaty, exhausted, postcoital. Amy smiles, extremely satisfied.
That was nice.
I can't. What was that thing you did at the end?
I don't know. I just came up with it in the moment.
Honestly, that was by far the best I've ever had.
Really? Aw.
Amy smiles, a bit proud. Jesse looks over at her, smitten.
I've never met a woman like you before, Amy.
That's because you're very young and you haven't met a lot of people yet. But thanks. You're very sweet.
Can I go down on you again?
Yeah, sounds great.
Jesse grins and eagerly scoots downward. Exterior school later that night. It's very late and the school is dark and empty and ominous. Then Gwendolyn's Range Rover quietly pulls up and Gwendolyn, Stacy, and Vicky get out and make for the entrance.
I still don't understand why we're doing it, what we're doing here.
That's because you're fucking stupid.
I love being Stacy. Gwendolyn unlocks the front door and they slip inside. Interior, the school girls' locker room night. Gwendolyn, Stacy, and Vicky walk briskly through the spooky locker room, past rows of lockers until Gwendolyn finds the one she's looking for. Using a master key, she unlocks the locker and starts rifling through someone's gym bag. Dissolve to interior Amy's house morning. Carrying overnight bags, Amy's kids return home.
What the fuck? Hello?
Then Jane and Dylan stop cold. The house is a disaster. Empty wine bottles and beer cans are everywhere. Lamps are broken. Random mom sleeps on the couch. Jane looks disturbed.
Ah.
Then Amy shuffles down the stairs, hungover in her robe.
Hey guys, how was your night?
Fine. How was yours?
Amy stops and looks around her totaled house.
It was pretty good. Oh crap, what time is it?
8 o'clock?
Amy winces and races back up the stairs. Jade just frowns. Interior family counseling office day. Hungover, hating life, Amy sits on a therapist couch with Mike. They both sit as far apart as possible. Across from them sits a very positive therapist, smiling and sunny.
Good morning. I'd like to start by saying that every marriage is salvageable. It just takes two people who are willing to work at it, okay?
They both nod. Not so sure.
Awesome. Let's begin with an affirmation. Mike and Amy, I'd like you to look at each other and say 3 things that you like about each other.
Mike and Amy look at each other, trying to think of 3 things.
Can I go second?
Sure. Amy, go ahead.
Well, I like that you gave me my children, and I like that you pick up the kids after school sometimes, and that's really helpful. And I like that you came to therapy.
Great. Mike, your turn.
Okay, I like your spaghetti and you make pretty good calzone. That's 2.
You have any that aren't pasta?
And I like that you never crash the car.
Amy just turned to the therapist, tired.
Okay, I just have to be. I know you just have to be neutral, but do you see what I'm working with here?
What? What did I do wrong?
Slightly rattled, the therapist smiles bravely.
You know what? Let's try a different tack. I'd like to try a role reversal exercise. Amy, I want you to pretend to be Mike, and Mike, I want you to pretend to be Amy. Now, I want you to just talk about your days.
A beat. The mic puts on a ridiculous high-pitched voice.
Hi, my name is Amy, and I did today was rub lotion on my face and talk.
What up? I'm Mike. Today I made toast in the oven and stared off into space.
We usually don't do the voices, but okay. How does it feel to be your partner?
I feel great. I've got super chill husband and 2 healthy kids and a beautiful house and a fully loaded minivan and a closet packed with expensive clothes. I never wear it. My life is amazing. I really don't know why I sit around all day complaining and eating cake.
Wow. Okay, Amy, would you like to...
Yes, I would. Hey, I'm Mike, and I have no idea how good I have it. I've got a wife that takes care of everything in the world for me, and all I have to do is not jack off on Skype 3 times a day, but I still do that anyway because I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay, guys, this has officially gone off the rails a little bit.
Actually, I'm the idiot. I don't even know how to work the TV remote. It's like, help, I'm a girl. What do all these clearly labeled buttons do?
Hey, Doc, we've been here for 5 minutes. Can I splooge all over your computer now?
Okay, that's just gross.
I'm too judgmental to ever love someone.
I'm too self-centered to ever love someone.
Enough. Okay, look, I know I started out by saying all marriages can be saved, but this ain't gonna happen for you guys.
I mean, Mike looks surprised by the therapist's candor.
You don't even think we should stay it out for the kids?
In my experience, parents who stay in unhappy marriages for their kids just end up making their kids twice as unhappy.
What should we do?
As a therapist, I'm not allowed to tell you what to do, but as a human being with 2 fucking eyes in my head, I think you should get divorced as soon as possible.
Amy inhales. Wow. After a moment, she looks over at Mike.
What do you think, Mike?
Long silence, then Mike nods. I agree. Amy nods too. Exterior family counseling office, day. Amy and Mike slowly exit the therapist's office together. They stand on the sidewalk, awkward, unsure of what to do.
Can I give you a hug?
Mike nods. They hug. It's actually a beautiful moment.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Then beep beep. A woman sitting in a parked car at the curb waves at them. It's the fucking Skype woman.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Amy. Take your time.
Tell me that isn't the chick from Skype.
It is. Turns out she's not as weird as I thought. Maybe all of us could get a brunch sometimes. Get brunch sometimes.
But Amy is already walking away, just over it. Interior coffee house for the people, Amy's office day. Amy storms into her office, sunglasses on, still angry, and finds Dale sitting there with a huge security guard.
Oh, hey, Dale.
Can I have a hug? Amy hugs him, immediately suspicious.
What's up with the security guard?
I'm so sorry, Amy, but I have to positively transition you.
What do those words mean?
It means that you used to work here, but now you're transitioning in a very loving and positive way to somewhere else that isn't here.
You're firing me?
Ugh, I hate that word, but yes, I'm totally firing you. Well, you sort of stopped showing up?
Yeah, because I'm part-time.
You only came in once this week.
It's only Tuesday.
Amy, it's Friday. Amy raises her sunglasses and looks at the security guard. Really? The security guard nods. Yeah, it's Friday. In appreciation of everything you've done, I got you a gift. Tail hands her a tiny bag of coffee. Amy just looks at it.
Really? You couldn't spring for the 16-ounce bag?
Daryl will walk you out. Good luck on your path, Amy.
I busted my ass for 6 years, and all I got is 8 ounces of coffee?
Security guard guides Amy out as she resists.
Fuck you, Dale. You have terrible clothes. You all dress like clowns.
As stunned hipsters watch on, the guard wrestles Amy out. Interior Amy's car day. As she drives, super stressed, hitting her steering wheel.
Fuck.
Her phone rings. She answers, irate.
What?
Travis, I think that's you.
Oh, sorry. Mrs. Mitchell, this is Principal Burr. We need you to come in.
Amy swaddles, suddenly very meek.
Yes, sir, I'll be right there.
It's a typical principal's office with class photos and plaques on the wall. Amy and Jane sit opposite Principal Burr at his desk. He is frowning, exuding authority.
You found what?
We found Adderall in your daughter's gym bag.
Principal Burr places a small Ziploc bag of pills on the desk.
Oh my god.
Not mine. And why were you even looking in my gym bag?
We were tipped off by a concerned parent.
Amy stops, immediately smelling a rat.
Wait, was it Gwendolyn James?
I'm not at liberty to say.
That bitch, Jesus, I knew Gwendolyn was evil, but this is insane.
Please note that I have neither confirmed nor denied that the identity of the parent in question.
Look, my daughter doesn't take Adderall, though. Admittedly, she kind of acts like she does. Gwendolyn did this to get back at me for...
I literally have no idea what you're talking about. What I do know is that Adderall is a Schedule II performance-enhancing drug, and therefore Jane is banned from participating in any athletic programs effective immediately.
What?
I'm sorry, but my hands are tied. You're off the soccer team.
Amy and Jane just sit and stare at him, reeling in shock. Exterior school day. Amy and Jane blow out of the school. Jane cries, hysterical, as around them parents and students turn and gawk.
This is all your fault.
I know, sweetie, and I'm sorry.
There is no way I'm getting into a good college now. Soccer was my ticket.
By now, everyone around them is listening.
I know, honey, but I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did mean to. You were tired of being a mom, and so you quit and you started partying with your weird new friends and blowing off work. And oh yeah, fucking my English teacher. Yep, I heard about that on Twitter today. Thanks, Mom.
Amy gasps, mortified. Jane calls out to everyone on the lawn.
That's right. My mom is fucking Mr. Harkness.
Jesus, girl. Several moms shake their heads disapprovingly. One mom, however, nods impressed. You go, girl.
Jane, I know you're mad.
Well, this is what happens, Mom. This is what happens when moms act really fucking selfish. Their kids pay the price, and it's so not funny anymore, is it?
Amy looks overwhelmed with guilt.
Baby, please.
I want to stay with Dad tonight. Even he's a better parent than you.
Jane gets into the car and slams the door. Amy just stands there, destroyed. She then notices 24 moms frozen on the lawn, gaping at her. Amy scowls and hustles into her car and races off. Back on the lawn, Gwendolyn turns to a group of moms, sad and concerned. She's not concerned.
Is that really what kind of mom we want running our school?
Bitch, please. The moms frown, clearly agreeing with their dumb fucks. Gwendolyn can barely contain her glee. Resolve to exterior Amy's house front porch. Amy anxiously paces on her porch. Mike stands next to her. Amy?
Me?
You muted, girl.
Sorry. If you need anything, just call me, okay?
Babe, I'll be fine. I'm at the Four Seasons. They've got an indoor-outdoor pool, room service, 18-hole golf course. It's incredible.
I can't believe you're staying at the fucking Four Seasons.
Then Jane storms out of the house carrying an enormous suitcase. Still mad at her mom, Amy smiles at her, desperate.
Hi, Angel. Have fun with Daddy.
But Jane just marches off down the stairs, ignoring her. Amy swallows, trying not to look hurt. Then Dylan exits, lugging a duffel bag, an Xbox 360, and a small flat-screen TV.
Whoa, buddy, are you going too?
The house smells funny.
Dylan hurries off down the stairs.
You know, they have a TV at the hotel, right? I'll see you later.
Amy nods, trying really not to hard to cry. Interior Amy's house day. Amy walks into her filthy house, heartbroken and alone. Her home has never been this quiet before. It's awful and it's eerie. Interior Amy's house upstairs. Amy slowly walks upstairs, touching the family photos hanging on the wall. There are shots of family vacations and Amy and Mike on their wedding and the kids at the beach. Then Amy passes her kid's bedroom and stops. Both rooms are empty. It's just too much. She can't hold it in anymore. Amy slides down the wall and starts quietly crying, finally letting it all go. Exterior school day. It's an overcast day. Drop-off is winding down. And then Mike pulls up in his sedan, and Jane and Dylan pile out, disheveled. They make for school, glum. Exterior school, soccer field. The girls' soccer team practices on the other side of the fence. Jane watches in on the school clothes, heartbroken before turning away and walking off alone. Exterior school day. Me and Stacy and Vicky hang a banner over the school entrance reading PTA election tonight.
Welcome to the annual PTA election.
Interior school auditorium. The auditorium is filled with 300 moms sitting in their sweats. Gwendolyn sits on the stage, beautiful, confident, next to an empty chair that is clearly meant for Amy. Principal Burr stands at the podium.
We will start today with our candidate statements, and as one of our candidates has shown up, we will start with Mrs. James.
Polite applause as Gwendolyn stands and makes for the podium. Interior Amy's house living room. Amy's house is still in shambles. Amy sits on her couch in her bathrobe. Her hair is all fucked up and her makeup runny from crying. She eats stale pizza out of the box of her lap and watches 12 Years a Slave on TV, depressed. Then, Kiki and Carla burst through the front door and stop cold. Why aren't you ready to go?
Go where?
To the PTA election. It's starting right now.
Oh, God, I'm not going to that.
What? Why not?
Well, let's see. My kids left me. My husband left me. I lost my job. My daughter hates me. All the moms at school hate me. And I am a complete failure as a mother. Who in their right mind would vote for me?
Amy angrily eats pizza and Kiki and Carla exchange a look. Wow.
Yeah. Someone has a case of feeling sorry for my selfies.
All right. First of all, your daughter doesn't hate you, Amy. She thinks you quit on her. And every second you sit your ass eating a really old pizza, how old is that? And watching 12 Years a Slave, she's right. Amy guiltily lowers her pizza back into the box. Moms don't get to quit, Amy. Quitting is for dads.
Preach it, sister friend.
And it doesn't matter how hard shit gets for us moms, we keep coming back for more. You want to know why?
Because we have low self-esteem.
No, Kiki, no. Because we love our kids. Stupid, selfish, ungrateful little kids. So much that we would do anything for them.
We lift cars off them sometimes.
Because they can't win the election.
This isn't about the election, Amy. This is about standing up to the bitch who hurt your little girl. It's that simple. Are you going to let Gwendolyn get away with this shit? Or are you going to rise up like a beautiful phoenix and say, I don't care what you do to me. You fucked with my daughter and now I have to fight you. I will fight you on the playground. I will fight you in the cafeteria. I will even fight you in the ladies' restroom if I have to. I will have justice for my little girl because I am a fucking mom and that's what moms do. We protect our young. Amy's jaw clenched. Her blood is rising. So get off your girl's couch, run a brush through your damn hair, disgusting hair, and let's body slam this bitch.
Do it.
Smash cut to a key turning in the ignition. A hand jams a stick shift into gear. A foot stomps down on an accelerator, and the Mustang peels rubber out of Amy's driveway. Exterior, Norster Street night. The Bad Moms fishtail around the corner and rocket down a leafy suburban street. Amy drives, focused, intense, while Carla sits shotgun and Kiki gets tossed around in the back.
I can't seem to locate my safety belt.
Exterior Norster Street, interior Amy's car. A man walks in his fancy poodle down this quiet street, and Amy's Mustang roars past. The man angrily gestures, slow down, and Carla leans out the window and yells at him, I hate your dog! Exterior street, Amy's car. Amy makes a hard right and flies down the suburban street. What are you doing? This isn't how you get to school. And then Amy throws the wheel and starts driving the wrong way down a one-way street. The girls scream as oncoming cars honk and swerve aside to avoid crashing into them.
I've always wanted to do this. It would save so much time out of my day.
Amy dodges a truck and then skids back onto the two-lane street. Exterior street night, interior Amy's car. The girls rocket up into another street when Kiki's phone rings. She reads the caller ID and smiles, cheerful.
Oh, look, Kent is calling me.
Amy and Carla exchange a concerned look as Kiki answers.
Hi, Kent. How are you?
Intercut with Kent and their home getting overrun by their kids. One of the twins pulls his hair while he yelps into the phone.
Kiki, the kids are going insane.
I know. I deal with them every day. They're crazy, right?
I can't do this. You have to come home.
You want me to come home?
Amy and Carla turn and gesture back to Kiki. No way. No. No.
But my friends are going to the PTA meeting. But I'm going to the PTA meeting with my friends.
I said come home now, damn it.
Amy and Carla gesture furiously. Fuck him. Fuck him. Kiki hesitates, torn, then she sits up strong.
I said I'm going to the fucking PTA meeting with my fucking friends. Now stop being such a pussy and just make it work.
I'm so proud. Kiki hangs up the phone, excited, and the girls cheer.
That was awesome.
Good for you, dude.
Thank you. I can't feel anything. My entire body has gone numb.
Interior Nursery School at Night auditorium. Gwendolyn wraps up her speech in the crowded auditorium.
And it is for that reason, and the 29 others that I laid out earlier, that I humbly request your vote. Thank you.
Polite applause as Gwendolyn returns to her seat and Principal Burr returns to the podium. He eyes the empty chair next to Gwendolyn.
Thank you, Mrs. James. Well, it appears that the only one of our candidates decided to show up, so...
Wham! The doors at the back of the auditorium blast open and Amy, Carla, and Kiki dramatically enter. Everyone turns and gasps. On stage, Gwendolyn's smile wavers, but she stays cool. In the front row, Vicky hits Mean Stacy, amazed.
Oh my god. Look, Amy, this is so exciting. Do you see her?
Yes, shithead, everyone sees her.
Amy, Kiki, and Carla stride up the aisle like total badasses, three across, confident as fuck.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Actually, you're just in time to make your candidate statement.
Amy hesitates slightly, whispering to her girls.
I think maybe it's a speech.
Do you have one of those?
Oh, 5 minutes ago, I was on my couch watching 12 Years a Slave.
The girls keep walking, trying to stay confident. But I'm sure you're going to do great.
Yeah, just speak from the heart. Or whatever.
Kiki and Carla peel off and take seats in the front row as Amy walks up to the stairs and crosses the podium, scared. She looks at the crowd, staring silently back at her. Amy clears her throat. Feedback rings in the mic.
Hi, my name is Amy Mitchell, and I'm running for PTA president.
The auditorium is silent. Gwendolyn smirks. Not worried.
Keep going. You're doing great.
I know after the other day, a lot of you think I'm a pretty bad mom.
Various moms in the audience frown, confirming this.
And you know what? You're right.
In the front row, Kiki whispers over to Carla.
Why did we make her do this?
I don't know, I think we made a huge mistake. Back on stage, Amy wipes her brow, nervous, her voice quivering.
Sometimes I'm too strict with my kids. Sometimes I'm too nice. And sometimes I'm just a crazy bitch who doesn't make any sense.
A couple of moms in the audience chuckle knowingly.
What works on my daughter almost never works on my son. And whatever I think I might actually be figuring my kids out, they grow older and I'm back to square one. The truth is, when it comes to being a mom, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
More knowing laughter from the moms.
But you know what? I don't think anyone does.
Scattered applause. Kiki and Carla look around surprised.
I think we're all bad moms. And you know why? Because being a mom today is fucking impossible.
Amy's starting to win over the crowd.
So, can we all just stop pretending like we've got it all figured out and maybe just stop judging each other all the time?
More people applause. Kiki whispers to Carla, excited.
She's doing great.
I know, I never doubted her. On stage, Amy starts gathering steam, her confidence growing.
I'm running for PTA president because I want our school to be a place where you don't have to be perfect, a place where you can be yourself and make mistakes, and where you're judged by how hard you're trying and not what you bring to the fucking bake sale.
Bigger applause. In her seat, Gwendolyn shifts uncomfortably. Good.
I want our school to be a place where it's okay to be a bad mom.
Just then a mom stands up, excited.
My kids haven't had a bath in 3 weeks.
All the moms laugh and applaud.
Yes, we all do that sometimes.
Then a hippie mom stands. I confiscated my daughter's pot, and then I smoked the shit out of it. More laughter and applause.
Good for you. Pot is awesome.
Then a tiger mom stands up. I drove over to my... Go ahead.
Who's Tiger Mom?
Just somebody pick it up. It doesn't matter.
All right. I drove over my son's violin because I couldn't go to another fucking recital. I just couldn't.
The moms all applaud like crazy, and more moms stand up and confess their bad mom transgressions.
I let my 7-year-old watch Mad Max Fury Road.
But my kids are really bad. I tell them they caused the Holocaust.
Shit. I drink margaritas for breakfast.
That's my son's math tutor.
I secretly got my tubes tied because I don't want any more kids.
I don't even have children. I just come to PTA meetings because I'm lonely.
All around, applause tapers off, and then Amy jumps back in.
Okay, well, you get the point. If you're a perfect mom who's got all this parenting thing down cold, please vote for Gwendolyn. But if you're a bad mom like me, and you have no fucking clue what you're doing, and you just want your school to stop making you feel worse than you already feel about yourself, please vote for me.
The moms all jump up and give Amy a standing ovation. Amy nods, thanks, and in the front row, Kiki and Carla clap wildly.
You should run for president of the world.
You know that's not an actual job, right? Across the aisle, Vicky claps too, excited, while Stacy just glares at her. Mean Stacy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Blow it out your ass, Stacy.
Vicky keeps clapping while Stacy gasps, shocked. Back on stage, Gwendolyn frowns, suddenly feeling very nervous. Principal Burr returns to the podium and the crowd quiets.
Thank you, Mrs. Misville, for that rousing and completely inappropriate speech. Okay, let's vote by show of applause. Who would like Amy Mitchell to be president of the PTA?
Woo! The auditorium erupts with applause. On stage, Amy laughs. Humble pencil partner quiets the crowd.
Okay. Who would like Gwendolyn James?
Only me and Stacy and one very weird mom stand and applaud. The sound is tiny with the giant auditorium. Thank you, weird mom. And mean Stacy. All in one. On stage, Gwendolyn seethes, completely humiliated at the podium. Principal bangs his gavel.
Very well. The new president of the PTA is Miss Amy Mitchell.
The entire auditorium goes nuts. Kiki and Carla race on the stage and jump up and down and hug Amy. Dissolve to exterior school evening. As the sun sets, moms spill out of the school amped up from the election. Then Amy exits with Kiki and Carla laughing.
I still can't believe you won.
Yo, thanks for getting me off the couch and making me do this.
Of course, it was all my idea.
No, it wasn't.
Not now, Kiki. We're having a moment.
You know, it's funny. I gave up so many things when I became a mom, but I think the biggest thing I gave up was having friends, and I had no idea how much I missed that until I met you guys.
I know. I didn't have any friends either. I was so alone.
Yeah, you were pretty much the first bitches at the school to ever talk to me, so. Amy smiles at her two fellow loners, heartfelt.
I'm so glad we found each other.
Me too.
Me three. Let's hug each other for a really long time.
Kiki pulls them into a group hug. Amy laughs, Carla smiles in spite of herself, and after a while, Amy notices, on the curb, Gwendolyn crying in her Range Rover. Amy's smile fades, and after a moment, she excuses herself.
Just give me a second, okay?
Amy crosses the lawn and reaches the Range Rover and gently raps on the window. Gwendolyn looks up, sees Amy, and lowers her window, scowling.
What, did you come to gloat?
Oh, I just wanted to see if you were okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, well, if you want to...
PTA was the one good thing in my life, and now it's gone too.
Oh, your life is awesome. You have like 3 boats.
I have 4. Oh my god, my life is so not awesome. Ryder, quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna be.
Both of my parents are dying of cancer. My husband is being investigated by the FBI. I love you too, sir. By the FBI for embezzling $300 million from Iceland. Spoiler alert, he did it. And my secret son, who nobody knows about, is living on the street again, and I'm basically the only thing holding my family together. You know, it's cool. Everything's cool. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Gwendolyn quietly cries, a total mess. Amy is floored.
My car alarm's going off. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, hold on. We'll pause. Gwendolyn quietly cries, a total mess. Amy is floored.
Jesus, Gwendolyn, I had no idea.
Amy takes Gwendolyn's arm, really feeling for her.
You know what? I don't know how to be PTA president. Why don't you help me out next year?
Really?
Gwendolyn looks up, hope returning to her tear-stained face.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I would love that. I have so many ideas.
All right, good. I look forward to working with you.
Amy smiles and turns to go.
Hey, I'm sorry I went after your daughter. That was way over the line.
Hey, we're all bad moms, right?
Yeah. That's the only thing you said tonight that made sense.
Amy laughs as Gwendolyn revs her car to life.
Don't tell anyone I cried, okay?
No one would believe me anyway.
Good night, Amy.
Good night, Gwendolyn.
She drives off, leaving Amy stranded there, smiling. Exterior Amy's house, morning. The sun rises over Amy's house. It's a beautiful new day. Interior Amy's bedroom, morning. Amy sleeps in her bed and then someone climbs into bed with her. Amy rolls over and sees it's Jane, looking contrite.
Mom,
Hey, sweetie.
sorry I got so crazy about the soccer thing. That was so uncool.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not. I've been really trying to be chill about stuff, and it's just soccer, right? You know, screw soccer. You use your hands like everyone else.
I got your back on the soccer team. Or I got you back on the soccer team.
Amy nods. Jane hugs her mom, so excited.
Oh my god, I love soccer. Soccer is my life. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. I'm always going to fight for you. You know, you're my little girl.
Jane nods and hugs her mom tight. Interior Amy's house kitchen moments later. Amy and Jane enter the kitchen arm in arm smiling to find Dylan working at the stove. Amy startles and hurries over.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Dylan turns and smiles wearing an apron.
Making frittatas, you want one?
Amy stares, dumbstruck, at the perfect frittata in his pan.
You made frittatas?
Yeah, you said you weren't gonna cook for us anymore, so I had to teach myself. Try a bite. It's got basil and a hint of tarragon.
It's so light.
I know, right? I love cooking. And it's like the harder I work at it, the better I get, which makes me want to do it more. It's remarkable.
A beat, then Amy hugs her son, emotional.
I have literally spent 10 years of my life trying to teach you that.
All right, let go. I've got to finish my homework.
Amy just looks at her son, baffled.
Seriously, who are you?
Exterior school morning. It is once again morning drop-off at the Northshire School. Moms happily load up their kids with backpacks, lunch boxes, and science projects before kissing them goodbye. Then Amy pulls up in her Mustang, gets out with her kids, and she hugs them goodbye, warm.
Have a good day, guys. I love you both so much.
Love you too, Mom.
Amy watches her kids walk off together, wishing that the time would slow down. Then Jessie approaches, grinning.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
look, I can't get you out of my mind. I need to see you again as soon as possible.
Well, Mike has the kids next weekend. Why don't we go on a proper date?
I'd rather go on an improper date.
Goodbye, Mr. Harkness.
Goodbye, Mrs. Mitchell.
He smiles and walks off. Amy admires the view, proud. Nice ass.
Mama still got it.
Nearby, Carly gets out of her car with her huge son frowning. She hands him a Tupperware lunch. Okay, for lunch, I made you a hummus wrap with kale, okay? Look, I know it's gross, but it's really good for you. I'll see you tonight at your football game tomorrow night, okay?
You're really gonna come?
Yes, I am. For all 9 innings, because I love you that much. The generous kid smiles and walks off. Carlo watches him go. Still can't believe I pushed that thing out of my cooch. A moment later, Amy and Kiki stroll up.
Morning.
Hey!
Oh, what are we doing today?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe brunch.
Or maybe a matinee?
What if we did something that didn't suck? Just then a white Range Rover squeals up to the curb, music bumping. Gwendolyn yells out the passenger side window.
Get in, bitches. I got my husband's plane for the day.
Girls look at each other and smile. I think I'm gonna like our new addition. The girls pile into the Range Rover and the 4 bad moms race off together in search of their next adventure as we smash to black, roll credits. Boom. The end. Thank you everyone for watching our show. You guys were all amazing. Have a wonderful night, and then we'll see you next time.